Unleashed, Retro-Renegades, we're masters of the beast. In the realm of gaming, we reign supreme. The power mental warriors, fulfilling their dreams. With our axes gleaming and our swords held high, we slay the bosses as the legends amplify. From Mario to Sonic, we conquer every game. Retro-Renegades, we rise in glorious flame. Retro-Renegades, gaming's heavy metal crusade. We battle like warriors, never afraid. We are the Retro-Renegades. We are the Retro-Renegades.
How's it going, everybody? It is Tuesday night. It's the Retro Renegades party night. Party!
Party!
Yeah.
Yeah!
I already cracked my natural ice.
Oh, premature ejaculation right there. All right.
Oh my god, I still gotta learn to do a shirt for that. Premature ejaculation.
I figured I'd go ahead and get started while we would bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
And my kids for Father's Day got me some of my favorite craft beer, the Brunello stuff. Oh, baby. Got a couple of those to drink for tonight. And I got a...
Vanilla?
Brunello. So that's the name of the golf course
Okay.
that my daughter works at. And they have a microbrewery just down the road. And they make a Brunello, I think they call it the Session Ale. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but oh my god, it's good. It's really good.
I thought you said vanilla at first. I was
No, Brunello.
Brunello.
It's a little it's a little hoppy. It's not like IPA hoppy. It's just got a little bit of a little snap to it, which I really like.
Little kick.
A little kick to it. I like it. So tonight we are playing PC Engine CD. So if nobody knows what this is, TurboGrafx-16 in the UK and Japan, I think was called the PC Engine, and they came out with a CD peripheral, like all those consoles did. I think Sega CD did it first, and then I believe maybe Nintendo did it, but the Nintendo's Super Nintendo one was only available in Europe.
Super Nintendo.
They did. They had a CD-ROM, but it was only available in Europe. Because I have it on the series.
I thought they just canned that all together because it was called the PlayStation, and fucking they stabbed Sony in the back. So they actually did.
Well, that's when they were only going to come out with a CD version of their console altogether. But this was an add-on.
I thought the PlayStation was an add-on. Huh. Okay. I didn't even know they ever came out.
Let me
with
see
one
if I
at
can
all.
see it on my list here. It might be on my list here.
The PlayStation was going to be an add-on, wasn't it?
Right, that's what I thought. The PlayStation was the add-on, the CD add-on.
It was going to be called the Nintendo PlayStation.
Yeah, no, it's not on this one. But I've played it in the past. It's not on this Raspberry Pi. It's on my other Raspberry Pi. But then
when Nintendo fucked them, they just said, "Fuck you, we'll come out with just."
Yeah, and they went with Philips, and then nothing ever came of that shit, dude. Like besides, I think like a terrible Zelda game on the CDI or something.
They did.
Maybe,
it
yeah,
was
you know.
horrendous.
So, that was a bad decision there on Nintendo's part.
Yes, it definitely was. Hello, True Racer. True Racer's here for the first time.
What's up, True Racer?
Appreciate you.
Good to see you, brother.
Timmy was here bright and early.
Timmy, yeah.
Timmy. And I'm sure we'll see some of the other regulars pop up.
Yeah.
You know, Nintendo really never has recovered from that.
No.
Nintendo 64.
Because then they stick with the cartridges, which is a stupid idea, you know.
And
like,
they've always been the weirdos.
Then you lost Final Fantasy and a lot of third-party support, you know. Fucking you.
That's why we'll say to this day, the Super Nintendo was the best.
The Super Nintendo was their heyday, man. That was kind of that was it. They started.
They even had the slogan. Now you're playing with power.
Yeah.
Superpower or whatever.
And the Switch is fucking. You talk about the original Switch.
Now you're playing with
10-year-old power.
Shit.
Yeah, now you're playing with 10-year-old shit.
Now you're playing
mobile shit. Yeah.
wondering
And
why
this
it was so
shitty
high
ass,
game
this
now.
shitty ass controller.
I mean, look at it. They finally
Yeah.
got to the PS4, Xbox One generation with the Switch 2.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that.
More like the 360.
Yeah, you're right.
It'll do some good shit, but especially with like that AI shit it's got in there, you know, fucking for upscaling and shit. So, like,
Has anybody heard how they're part?
oh, they're what? I didn't hear the rest of that.
You cut out.
Yeah, you cut out. Did anybody hear the what?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
He fell out of the helicopter.
Finish it!
Yeah, he fucked.
Finish your damn sentence!
I'm on Starlink.
Now, what'd you say? Did anybody hear?
Blame it on Elon.
Yeah, it's all Elon's fault. No, how Nintendo's party chat is.
Oh,
on
it
Switch
sucks. Man.
2?
I don't even have to hear it. It sucks. I'll
I've
just-
heard it. Sucks.
Yeah, I'll just review it.
Okay.
I'll just review it like Dreamcast guy before I even get a chance
Yeah,
to even
blind
do it on
review,
this.
yeah.
I'll just have
Worst
an
thing
honest review of something I haven't even used or played.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
It did.
It's bad.
It did. True. It's true. If the Nintendo fell off after SNES, in my opinion. Yeah, it did. We all know.
Yeah, the SNES was the fucking best system they ever did. It was a fucking monster of a
This is
system,
awesome.
dude. It had like so much third-party support, dude.
It
like,
was the last. You just said what I was about to say. It was the last system that had a shit ton of third-party.
yeah,
Like,
they had.
It was the
everything
last
fucking
system
locked
you
out,
could
dude.
go. It was the last Nintendo system you could actually buy, and every goddamn game you could imagine that you might want to buy on it was there to buy on.
Yeah, the only thing that wasn't there was Sega's first-party games, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking, which was, was worth having a Genesis for in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you were rarely not treated to some version of a game on the Super Nintendo.
If you didn't own a Sega Genesis and you wanted to buy said game on a Super NES, it was there.
Yeah,
It was most assuredly there. Other than, like Doggy said, the Sega Genesis first party stuff.
yeah.
After that, Nintendo 64 never had the support like the SNES did. The fucking
No,
games,
people
you
wanted to
damn
move
sure
on to
didn't.
CDs. That was a bad
Yeah,
move with the fucking cartridge.
We
dude.
damn sure didn't.
It-
We used damn
It was
sure
cheaper.
didn't.
It was cheaper for them to mass produce the CDs. Fucking you could do more with it. With your game, because that's like why Final Fantasy
PlayStation
left.
games are half the cost of Nintendo games. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Okay, this game blows.
So, but they went up there. I'm sure that was supposed to have been an add-on to Super Nintendo, because it had a thing on the bottom, like the Sega Genesis did, where you took the little thing out and had a little plug-in, where you just put it down on it. And it had those little waves on the bottom of the Super Nintendo. Yeah, and I remember seeing the prototype of it. Shit. Yeah, they had those. They had those controllers that Sony had made. They looked like Super Nintendo controllers, but they had those grips on them like PlayStation controllers, So they looked a little different, in the mock-up,
All right.
and they looked a little weird and kind of sideways and shit. But I was like, what the fuck are these? But it was just like kind of mock-up. But yeah, either way, yeah, they shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't.
So are
You'll tell
all
what
these,
the way shit would be if they had done that.
all these are just TurboGrafx-CD games?
Yeah.
Just the
You got any
CD?
what kind of shmups you got going on?
Oh, I'm gonna try this one shmups right now. It's called
I've been playing shmups. Hey, I started Metal Gear.
Avenger.
Metal Gear Rise
1990.
and Revenge.
Yeah, I started today. I got through the first chapter. With the train. and-
What do you think about fighting Metal Gear Ray?
Dude, everything about that's fucking.
What game
Dude,
are you
that
playing?
game's Metal Gear.
He's never
Rise
played
and
Metal Gear
Revengeance.
Rise and Revenge.
Oh,
He's
Rising
playing
Revengeance.
Sonic
Oh my
Mania.
god, what a great game.
I told
Yeah.
you.
Dude, it's gonna be
Metal Gear
fucking-
Ray, dude. How about the music when you're running down the side of the building? You're dodging.
Oh, all the
missiles?
all the
Yeah.
music. Oh yeah, the missile thing was cool, dude. Fucking.
You
it
fuck his
jumping
ass
on
up.
him, Yeah.
Like
yeah.
your little ass cyborg ninja fucked Metal Gear Ray up. The big ass Metal Gear Ray. That's so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, you can.
What
tell
about the
there's gonna
boss
be-
battle
there's
on
gonna
the
be cool-
train?
Yeah, there's
You
gonna be
like
some
that?
cool. There's gonna be some cool boss battles. Fucking.
It wasn't even really a battle. The one on the train where you're fighting, I can't think of his name, where he fucks you up.
Oh yeah, I get. Yeah, I know you're. Yeah, I mean it's like it's that dude that comes.
Cuts
comes
your
down,
arm
yeah.
off and
Fucks
shit.
fucks your eye up and you fucking
Yeah.
cut your
Oh,
arm
it's
up.
okay. You haven't got to the second stage yet? That's all good.
I
Come back.
started it, but I stopped because I knew I wasn't gonna get through all the.
You saw you saw the cutscene, right?
Right, I saw the cut. Yeah.
You're way more badass now. You got.
I know we talked
Oh,
about this before, but that game was supposed to have Kinect support.
It was supposed to be like there's destructible parts in that game. Like you can destroy the boxes and shit. You
Yeah,
can slice them
but
up
you were supposed to be able
try
to
that,
use your
doggy.
hand and slice with your arm.
But the game was supposed to be way more like destructible. Like
Yeah.
they had bigger ambitions for that game than what they could actually do. You can tell too because
Oh,
like
yeah.
the stuff you can do in there. Dude,
It's
so
pretty
I wish
fucking-
I would pay good money for a sequel to that.
I
Give
agree.
me a
I would
fucking
too.
sequel. Oh, people talking about Ninja Gaiden. Fucking Raiden is just as badass, dude.
Sega
It's not-
Genesis was better than Super Nintendo, in my
Yeah,
opinion,
that's
as
what I
well.
I
But
think that's an opinion across.
Super Nintendo
across
had better
here.
sound chip and
better
some better
sound
graphics.
chip and
Some.
graphics, more colors. It had what 256 on-screen colors at once when the
That's
Genesis
right.
had 64.
That's right.
So you
Yeah,
know they had that limitation.
But something that
That
Genesis,
Motorola chip was
yeah,
faster though.
Genesis had better fluid animation than
Right.
Super
It-
Nintendo.
That Motorola chip, I can't remember what it's called, but it was a Motorola chip, and it was faster, you know. So, I mean, blast process and run real, but it was faster. It would like is a faster chip than the Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo sacrifice. So like sports games, even fighting games played better on the Genesis. Always, you know what I'm saying? They might not sound or looked as
Mama.
good, but they played better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they just and Sonic like was a million times faster than Mario. Mario could, you know, they like Sonic 2 hit speeds of that the Super Nintendo wouldn't hit, you know?
Hmm.
So they
just-
both had
just
their
wait.
they both had their great traits. Super
Of course.
Nintendo for its great, you know, the graphics, the music, and of course
And the mode 7? Was it called
the Mode
7?
7 and the third party support
Yeah.
and the controller for its scheme was cool. But I love the 6-button pad on the Genesis, you know, was fucking
And you know what's,
fucking controller bliss,
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
that
100%.
hasn't been matched, man.
but you
The
know
only
what's
reason
funny
the
about that whole
Nintendo
mode?
Super Nintendo was better is because it came out 2 years later, better hardware.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, exactly. It came
Of
out,
course.
yeah, a couple years later.
But
and-
do you remember they were going on and on about Mode 7, how Super Nintendo was the only one that had it, and then years later, Gunstar Heroes came out for Genesis and it had Mode 7 effects.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, they fucking figured out
Yeah.
how to work some magic with that shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just way
But, and
easier to do it
I
on.
remember them talking about too that they were going to really use Mode 7 in a lot of games. A lot of games didn't use Mode 7 a lot.
Or if it
all
did, it was just
you
like a
love.
little part of it or a level.
Yeah, part of
Like
it.
you
yeah.
know, like fucking like Contra had a level or two that was fucking. The Mode 7 they used the best was fucking Super Mario Kart.
Oh, of course.
That right there was worth that whole Mode 7 and
Oh,
and
and,
right, dude, that was
and
there was-
F-Zero. F-Zero.
and F-Zero, of course, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Pilot
That was
Wings,
a
Pilot
Act
Wings
Razor.
was right off the
Remember
start,
Act
too.
Razor when you'd fly down from
Act
the sky?
Razor, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, Contra.
There was
had
a
part of
Castlevania
there.
that used it too.
Yeah,
Castlevania had
on there that used it
Castlevania
too?
had part of it that used it. The Final Fantasies used it when you flew and stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking.
But like most majority games didn't even use it at all.
But it did, yeah. But it in
Wait,
except
wait.
except for those racing games, they didn't use it the whole game. You know, like
That's
Yeah,
It
it
kind of
was like a-
sounds.
like a
It
part
kind of
or
sounds like
stage.
all the gimmicks that they put on the PlayStation controller that nobody uses.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, the
Like
haptic
like
in
speaker
the
they put on the
triggers.
PlayStation 4 controller.
That's probably
It
the
was cool,
coolest
but it
thing
very
of it.
rarely was used.
But why the fuck do they have lights on a controller that fucking the battery
know.
is shit anyway? Why do you do that? Why do you do that?
If
You
you're
don't
gonna
need
have-
that.
what-
You don't need that fucking
I
pad.
can
thing
tell
in the
you
middle. That
originally
thing-
why.
Like that thing is a waste.
I think
of.
originally why on the PlayStation 4 like controllers and stuff is because that's how the camera recognized it, the VR camera. They already had that in motion, I'm sure, like years in advance. So they knew they needed lights on the controller so it would recognize like the controller or whatever. But
Okay.
other than that, I couldn't
Alright.
tell you.
Yeah,
and I
don't
guess
know.
maybe that's why they carried it over to the PS5 because they knew they would have a new updated headset.
You
But
know
I-
what? You know what
And help-
feature I absolutely hate, and it's only because it's me and I'm a one-handed gamer. I hate, like in Astrobot, there's a stage where you're playing this monkey suit, and you actually have to like move the controller, rotate it left and right, just to climb the fucking wall. And as a one-handed gamer, it's near impossible. So
Man,
I've never
I've
gotten
learned-
past
I've-
that area.
Man, I never see any games where they use that where you. I forgot I had that where
Yeah,
it,
Astrobot
like,
is
has
the only
like
thing
a
that
cell
I've seen
phone.
it.
You know, it feels where you move it and shit. You know, fucking.
Yeah.
Huh. I forgot it had that. Fucking. The haptics in it's cool. I myself, I mean, it's a cool feature, but I don't really care for it when I'm playing games that have it. Like God of War had it, a few other ones. And Spider-Man, I thought my controller was broke, but where it force feedbacks on the fucking those back triggers,
Yeah.
those triggers already suck bad enough. They don't need like resistance in them, dude. Fucking.
I agree.
No, every
blowing
time
in
I've
the
used
controller,
that shit,
that's the stupidest fucking shit I ever heard of. in my
I'm
life.
gonna be honest with you. That trigger shit is cool. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
But
it's
after
cool, but
after a
it's-
couple times you use it, it feels so like you get so used to it so quick. It's such a gimmicky shit. I
Somebody
can't
came
believe
and
people
bought
were
a
making big
controller
deal
off
about
me because they thought their controller was broke, and he's explaining it to me while he was here buying the controller. I was like, "No, that's that resistance triggers and shit." I thought I had a broken controller too. He's like, "Oh," I was like, "You don't have to buy the controller." He's
It's
like, "Oh
not a
no,
flaw,
buy the
it's a
controller
feature."
anyway." Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
"No," I was like,
dude.
I was like, "I don't like that either." I was like, I've never liked that.
Dude, it's so fucking gimmicky. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's cool after the first, like, they had it in Spider-Man.
Yeah,
And I
Spider-Man. I
left it-
thought my
I
controller
left-
was broke.
I left it on in Spider-Man, but after like, I say like an hour of like playing it, using it, or whatever, using that feature with it on, I couldn't even tell it anymore because it was so weak. You could feel it, but it's only at certain times, and then I was like, man, this is so bullshit. And
Right.
people were talking this bullshit up, like, get
Oh,
this
they
shit
talk
outta
it up
here.
just because the Xbox controller don't have it. Once the
Yeah.
Xbox controller has haptics and that,
I
I don't even
hope
want
I
that.
hope
resist-
Xbox
Don't
never
mess
gets
with those triggers.
Yeah.
Don't mess with those
Yeah.
triggers and put that horse
Please,
shit in there.
please.
Don't do
That'd
that.
be something else to drain the batteries. I hope,
Yeah.
because it makes such a little, small impact of how you're
Right.
playing or what you're feeling while you're playing. It's not fucking.
Even the
I'm playing-
haptics, even the haptics. I mean, you
Haptics
can
are
feel 'em.
fucking stupid too.
Yeah, you can feel them, but they're not. I don't think. Oh my god, I can't believe. fucking
They're
how
cool,
great this
man.
is,
But like haptics and shit like that makes
Yeah.
so little. I mean, yeah, you get. I miss it when it's not there. But like, honestly, what Xbox has got right now as far as force feedback is plenty. Don't add any more of that shit, dude. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fucking gimmick bullshit anyway. Don't change it. Don't
Don't
fix
fuck
what
with
ain't
perfection.
broken.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah,
fuck
don't
with
fix what ain't
perfection.
broken. The Xbox controller
Yeah.
is perfect like it is. The force feedback, what it's got.
What's up,
perfect.
Grambino?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Rapido?
What's up, Grambino? Yeah, man.
He called us the Rectal Renegades.
Hey,
Piece of shit.
how'd you know that shit?
That's what my ex used to call me.
Oh, I know you're not Axel, but I'm giving you a piece of shit emoji anyway.
Yeah, you're just like Axel. You're a piece of shit.
That's right. Son of a bitch. I think Grambino said he just came back from a little trip. Where did you come back from, Grambino? Tell us all about it.
I went on a trip and I didn't even leave the house.
That's right.
If we're rectal renegades, he's a rectal renegade lover.
That's right. He's a rectal wannabe.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a viewer.
Oh,
You're a
yes, he
rectal
went to
renegade
Atlanta, that's
great
right.
viewer.
He went and he hung out with his buddy and they watched UFC.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I remember somebody saying they're going to Atlanta. Yeah, so that would be him. Well, cool. I hope it was cool. Fucking.
I hope it was. No, I hope you had
What?
a terrible time because I didn't go with you.
I haven't watched UFC in forever. I haven't watched.
I haven't watched UFC since I was in the military, honestly, back in the day.
Like-
Like
the
we used
fight?
to get together. Like I remember back in the day. I mean, it was a long time ago. They used to have like a pay-per-view like every month or two, right? And then it would go to like every month. And then it was like they were having them every goddamn weekend for $60 fucking. And I was like, motherfucker! I mean, like I can't keep up with this shit, man. Like so, I was like, I just kind of. I watched it when it was like, I mean, I remember watching the first shit and stuff, but I remember when, like Chuck Liddell was
Oh, yeah,
there.
and Hoist
fucking that-
Gracie.
Oh, Chuck Liddell,
Tank
Forrest
Abbott.
Man, that was the
Yeah,
80s. That was the
Forrest
80s.
Griffin.
Yeah.
Forrest Griffin.
Oh, yeah, man,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
That
what I
was,
was
the
about
days.
to-
That was the cool shit.
That's when I watched it.
Yeah, that's why I was watching it too.
I got married not too long after that, and of course I couldn't watch it anymore. So.
Yeah, because I remember when he was facing Tito Ortiz, I think was his name, Chuck Liddell's
Oh, yeah,
facing
Tito
Ortiz.
Ortiz.
Yeah.
And like he faced him for the second time, and Chuck beat the fuck out of him, dude. I was all fucking fucking ass, and I was getting in so into it. Like this dude and his wife left because they were like scared of me. I think I was or whatever.
This guy's way too
Dude,
intense.
I was
insane.
so into it, dude. I was just like, fuck that.
You
fucking
were
Ortiz.
one of those
Fuck
crazies,
it.
weren't you? Fucking crazy.
I didn't do that with most of them. I just couldn't stand Ortiz, dude. I don't like that motherfucker.
Tito
dude.
Ortiz, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like him, dude.
21,000.
Yeah,
at the event
usually I
now.
wasn't like that with most of them, but yeah, we'd watch those fights all the time, man. But they just started having them like every fucking week, man, or weekend.
What was the
dude.
black dude during that time period that one had the belt? He was
Oh
big.
shit!
You know what I'm talking about? He was in that
Rampage
same time
Jackson.
period.
God,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
What was his
Yeah.
name? Who said it?
Rampage.
Rampage
you
Jackson,
use
yeah.
nonsense somewhere
Yeah.
You
Fuck
both.
yeah,
Rampage Jackson.
God,
Yeah.
that was like that.
Sorry
yeah.
about
That was
that,
the
Axel.
best
You
time.
weren't here, and I had to call someone a piece of shit. That's why I had to use
That
it.
was a great era of UFC. Like my
But
favorite.
thank you for the $2.
Yeah, that was the best. That was the best. Yeah, thank you for the super chat.
Shout out to Axel for the $2. He said, "How dare you use my piece of shit for someone else? You my MFPOSs."
He paid
I know.
us to call someone else a piece of shit. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Axel. You piece of shit. We appreciate that. You don't don't ever think for a second that you won't be top dog piece of shit. 'Cause, you
That's
are
right.
like you're a grade A.
Randino said he smuggled back some banned American whiskey and some tasty cigars.
Nice. I'll be smoking some of those cigars with you soon.
Some tasty cigars, huh?
And you can say congratulations to Doggy because he has beat his first Halo game.
What?
Yeah.
What did you play?
Reach
We
was
beat-
Reach was a blast.
Oh, you
beat
played
Reach.
Reach. Oh, I love Reach.
Yeah, Reach was a blast. Yeah.
We started one. We started the original.
Yeah, we started the original. And we played it for
So
a
we
couple
went in order.
hours.
We
Yeah,
went in order, but
we
started
played
now.
one, and I figured out what I was fucking up when I was trying to play through it, what I was doing wrong. I was trying to get into a.
He was trying to get it,
tried to
like,
get
you
it.
know, you remember in one where you're saving, like, the survivors and the pelican comes in and
Yes.
picks them up and takes them away? He was trying to get in and go with the fucking survivors. That's why he never progressed.
Oh.
Like, no, dog, you don't get in that thing.
Right, and I would get it to fly up in the air, and it would
Let's
always
go.
kick me out, and I'd die, and I'm like, fuck, how the fuck do you get in this thing, dude?
We got past that, which is really early on, right? We got past, he's like, this is the farthest I've ever been in that because of that dumb shit. I'm like,
I'm gonna. Okay, Tharkus, you and I are gonna play. You and I are gonna play some Halo sometime, and if not, if we don't
Dude, it's-
play Halo, like you can play it at your place, I'll play it at my place. But when Gears, the remaster comes out for Gears split screen, we'll do Gears. When you're at
Yeah,
the
you
house.
can do
good.
split screen local.
dude, I'm telling you, I don't know when it's the last time you beat Reach, Jay, but it looks so fucking good now.
Oh, I
Not-
played it again when it got released for Master Chief Collection.
How much
Oh my
better
God,
does
it
it
looks
look
so
on
good.
Master Chief than it does on 360, Jay, if you
It,
remember?
How much better does it look?
Yeah, like,
It's dude. You
Yeah.
remember my reaction? I was like, "Holy fuck, dude! This looks way better."
Yeah, they
Oh, yeah,
they did
it
some work
looks
for it. They did some work on it.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's definitely Xbox One graphics, yeah.
Mhm.
Every game on that collection's they've remastered. Like,
Oh, but
I
but-
think that
but
one
Halo
they did,
2,
like-
out of all of them, especially the cutscenes, like beyond, they use what
It's
blur.
cool.
that
It's
company
cool
called
going-
Blur to do the.
It's cool
cutscenes.
doing the switching
So
back
good.
and forth,
Well-
between the graphics and shit.
Yes.
Captain Keys, when you're on the bridge in the beginning and you're talking to Captain Keys, if you hit the switch, he's a totally different person.
Yeah,
he don't
you're
look
right.
nothing like he
Yeah,
did.
I know.
I'm like, fuck, look at this dude. Dude, you can't help but look at the graphics. Like, hit the button all the time, dude. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
cool.
Right, it's cool just to see the difference. Look, it's easier to tell what to do, fucking with the old Halo graphics, because it's like it's less colorful and shit, so it's easier.
God, the old Halo graphics.
I did
oh
show
my
your
God.
emoji. Look, Axel. There's your emoji right there. The piece of shit emoji. That's what you get. You piece of shit.
You piece of shit! Don't you come in here after we showed
He
your
goes in here like swinging his
You're-
dick and stuff.
fucking emoji fucking already like 4 times in the show. And you come in here demanding we do. You piece of shit! And you wonder why we call you a piece of shit. You wonder why you got a piece of shit emoji thing. It's because you're a fucking piece of shit. You piece of shit?
Let me guess. He's a piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
It's a piece of shit.
So there you go. Play his fucking piece of shit thing for him because he's a piece of shit. And maybe he'll quit whining.
Oh, I gotta give my name.
POS. See how you be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. He said, "Here's what doggy gameplay looked like." What does that even mean? I don't know.
Here's what doggy's gameplay looked like. With
Shit.
shit. But
Oh shit.
Wow.
Nah, he's not that bad.
No.
He's gotten better.
oh, my Halo gameplay?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
he's talking about, sure.
Well,
You know what? That game, from the way you can respawn and shit and stuff, is less frustrating than Gears for sure.
I'm gonna tell you, Doggy likes the vehicles in Halo though, because like I can drive the shit out of a Warthog.
Oh,
and
me
Doggy's just in
too.
the back, just fucking blasting fools, boy.
I mean, you
Right, that's
need to
just
get
fun as
used
fuck,
to.
dude.
You have to
That's
get used
like-
to using your thumbsticks to drive. But once you get those thumbsticks down, man, you can fly everywhere.
If you can
Yeah.
get it in your brain, if you can get it in your brain, all the thing the left stick
Yeah,
does.
forget
is
all the
forward and
racing games
reverse.
you've ever played.
Yes, forward and reverse is the left stick, and
Yeah.
the only thing the right stick does is steer the wheel.
That's
That's
right.
it. And you get that, you can be a master at that motherfucker.
Right, it's not bad once you kind of just get using it for a little while and
It's
stuff.
just different.
Didn't the Mako
anything
control
else,
like
right?
that too? Didn't the
Yeah,
Mako
it is.
control like
It
that
is.
too?
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
I think it was kind of the same deal. Yeah, it's different, but it makes it fun. You know, it makes it
yeah.
makes it
The
different.
only vehicle Doggy hadn't seen yet was the Scorpion tank, and we finally got to ride in one of those at the end of Reach. I was like, damn, it is in here. Nice.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't think you've ever played any Halo game, have you, Darks?
No. Oh, you
No,
know,
not
oh,
really.
No.
I had played fucking. I had played
You
one.
had
I
played them,
played
but you
through
haven't beaten them.
three.
You hadn't beaten any, right? You hadn't never beaten
I
any?
played through 3, but that was like a long time ago. And I played like halfway through 2, and I got stuck on like. I remember the room I was stuck in. It was some fucking like big boss guy, or like he was like a real tough dude. I couldn't beat him. I'm sure that's what it was. I'll remember it when we see it.
Check
but
this
I-
shit out. We start
In
one.
four, I have 4, and I played some of it, but in 5 and Infinite, I made it through some of that. I played some Halos. 3 was the only
The
one I.
achievements were fucking popping late and weird as fucking reach.
Oh, some of mine didn't even pop. It wasn't even keeping track of them. It passed, dude.
But we start one, and like within 10 minutes, Doggy gets the finish the game achievement.
Yeah, I got the
For what?
I got
For the
the
original.
achievement for finishing the game.
I'm like, we just started the motherfucker, and you
It didn't
unlocked
give me the
achievement for
achievement for beating Reach, but it gave me the achievement for.
That just goes to show that fucking game is still.
Yeah.
It's,
I think it gave me the achievement for beating the last level of Reach. So I mean, kind of the same thing, but it didn't give me like the beating all the levels on a certain difficulty achievement. You know, it froze.
You know
it
what?
froze and
That-
didn't count it.
they'll
Man, I've
pop-
gotten so many glitched ass achievements here lately. Why I don't understand why.
They'll pop like within the next 6 months. You'll get like 3 or 4 random one time when you turn your Xbox. on.
Right, because it doesn't show the achievement even available to get on the list. It's gone, but it's not on the unlocked. It's just gone, you know, but it never popped the achievement. It missed, I'd say it missed like at least 6 achievements it didn't give me, so. Whatever, it doesn't
And I would
matter,
get-
because me and Jacob played through that, and it doesn't matter, you know, whether I got achievement or not. Somebody could say I didn't play through it. Fuck it, you don't think I played through it? That's fine. I
It's
played
cool
through it
I'm
with
getting
Jacob,
them
and it's fun as
again.
fuck, dude. It's a fucking cool
I-
game, dude.
It's cool I'm getting them again. Like I've never played them before, but like I know I beat all those originally when they came out on the respective hardware they were on, so it don't really fucking matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Because I
Right.
bought
Cool,
them
I'm
all
getting
originally, and then I played
I'm
them all
just-
again when they
Yeah.
come on Master
I'm just-
Chief. and I'll play them again. I love those games.
I'm just glad.
I'm
Yeah.
glad we're actually doing this because, like, I bought Master Chief Collection just to have, at the time, all the games in one spot.
Yeah.
But I knew I was never going to play them again by myself because I'd already played them. So Doggy's actually getting me, like, give me a reason to play that through all the Halos again.
Yeah, cool story.
Because I
Cool
love
story.
Halo.
Yeah, it's
I
fucking.
love the story and shit, but like there's only certain games that I'll actually want to go back and play over and over again. You know?
The gunplay is fun as fuck in it too, man. And fucking.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, and you just, you'll fucking learn from your
You know what
mistakes
irks
in
me?
it, fucking.
My biggest gripe about the old Halo games that I've gotten used to in the newer ones, you can't
No
fucking
running.
run.
Yeah, the no
Oh
running.
yeah. And they
You can run-
modernized the
you can
controls.
run and
You
reach.
can run and reach. You can run
Reach,
and reach,
yeah.
but it was limited. Like he got tired. But at least we could run. And
Yeah.
the
But
first
they
one is like
modernized the
walking.
controls for Infinite.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That you
I
can
told
use.
I told Doggy since they're remaking one. Okay, come on, bro. They're remaking one. Stop that. Make me another. I told Doggy this Saturday to make fucking sequel.
They already remade
If-
one, I thought.
They whatever. They're redoing that because PlayStation guys haven't played it or whatever. They're
Yeah,
trying to
some
sell
cash
more
grab
copies.
for the ponies.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
But
what
like,
we
if
need.
you're gonna remake
Don't
one
play.
again for a cash grab for these fucking Sony dick riders,
Halo
at least
Combat Evolve fucking remake or remaster next year will be like one of the top selling games of
at
the fucking
least
year.
have the decency to put run in there and put the grapple shot in there. Fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
I love that.
They're gonna have to
It
put
sucks
pussy
not being
mode in
able to
there
run.
too for the
Dude,
PlayStation
like
gamers.
Microsoft's going, they're gonna sell fucking games next year with Gears,
And
You're
people
gonna-
are
it's
what's
gonna be
funny,
crazy.
what's funny,
Halo, and
people are
Forza
gonna
Horizon.
PlayStation's going. They're gonna sell the original Halo remade on PlayStation, and people. And how old is that game? 24 years old. People will pay
25, 25 years old. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
well, whatever. 25.
Hey,
at the
$100
time-
to
at the
play it
time.
5 days
100
early.
bucks or more. Yeah,
Play it
yeah.
5 days
or
early.
Or more. Or more.
Yeah.
Or more. They
Yeah,
might pay
but
more.
yeah, it'd be $109 now.
120, 30
yeah.
bucks to play 5 days early. That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy. I understand why Microsoft's doing it. I mean, fucking get 'em.
People are paying.
But-
People
Yeah.
are paying.
Yeah, dumbass.
Hey, PlayStation. I mean PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Oh, it's PlayStation.
PlayStation. But that fucks us in the end because we're getting Halo remade again when they could be doing a sequel to fucking Infinite. Like, come on, man.
I want another Infinite for sure.
Yeah.
Well, they
I
ended it
loved
on a
Infinite.
fucking cliff. They ended it on a cliffhanger. I want to see
They
the
did.
fucking
It
rest.
felt like the greatest game intro in gaming history.
Yeah, dude. That I say
Like,
that is 5. I love 5 with
Locke?
what's his name? Huh?
Locke?
No, yeah, with Locke, but I'm trying to think of his name. He played what's his name? Played Castle.
Oh,
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion, where they're in there and Locke and they all jump and they're flying to the sky and landing and whooping ass. Dude, that 5 is legendary.
There's a
Beginning of 5,
greater intro than Mass Effect 2.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you've never seen the intro to Halo 5 Guardians, that is a
oh,
fucking
it's so good.
fire.
When they're going down the
Oh,
snow.
I've seen it. I just
yeah.
like I didn't
Dude.
like. I was just. It would have
You're
kind of
being
went over my
sarcastic.
head because I fucking
Yeah.
hadn't seen. I didn't. Yeah, I
Dude,
played some.
Dude, that is a legendary.
my first level.
People may not have liked the game, and I was like, whatever on the game, it was decent. But like the intro, oh my god, that intro was fucking fire, bro. Had Nathan Fillion in it, Locke, Master Chief's missing. You know, like fuck, let's get down there, and you see them just jumping and whooping ass, and like flying through like the pelicans, and like dude, all the shit they were doing. You like, time you land, you get to play. Like, let's go. Like, dude, it's so good. That's like still one of my favorites. Like the beginning of Infinite is like great too, where what's his name sucks up Master Chief, throws him out off the ship. Like what? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like wow, like dude, some great intros, man. But I want to see the fucking rest of the story, man. Like Jesus.
I know, just like touch the tip of the iceberg of the
Just
like
the tip.
just the tip.
Just the
That's
tip.
all they gave us.
Yeah.
We didn't get the full plunge yet.
By the time Infinite ended, I was like, it's just getting good and started. Like how it
Yeah,
felt. Like,
exactly.
dude, that's like what the fuck. Yeah. So we'll have to wait another after next year, another 4 or 5 years maybe for the fucking like finish of the
The
story
trilogy.
of Infinite.
Maybe.
Yeah, or whatever.
Do you think it'll take that
man.
long?
Oh yeah, yeah. That shit. That shit
Oh my
won't.
god.
That shit won't be done till 2030. Like
Yeah,
it'll
we won't
be
get-
the
they're- they're what,
30th.
they're
It'll be
working on
like
the
the
remake
30th.
one?
The 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
They're working on one remake now. It comes out, say it comes out next year. That's 2026. It'll be 2030.
Hello,
easy
Tyrone
before we see the
Wiggins.
fucking finale of fucking what
And they-
happened at
yeah,
the
they-
end of Halo Infinite.
They just kind of reformed like the whole fucking studio and all that. Fucking
Yeah, and they're using Unreal Engine 5.
yeah,
they
Unreal Engine
reformatted
5
everything,
now.
right?
Fucking
Dude, Jesus
and-
fucking Christ.
yeah, jeez. Like the only, I mean, I guess the reason probably for doing that, I guess, I mean, I don't know a ton about that kind of shit, but like, is more they could get more developers. They know more about UE5 than they do
It's
that
a more
fucking-
widely used engine.
Yeah.
A lot of developers say it's easier to work
Right.
on because you got these pre-made assets, and there's another reason why they're doing it too. I can guarantee you, it helps them get out. It'll help them get out games
get
faster.
games
because
faster because they're trying to do
Yeah.
spin-offs of it too. You know what I'm saying?
the
Like they're trying to do
tools-
all
the-
kinds of shit.
The tools that come with that engine, bro, that makes it. It's like it's trying to make it easier on devs, dude. That's why they're doing it too. Like,
Yeah,
let's
that's
be
what.
honest.
Yeah, that's what I was. That was, you know, that's my guess is why they went with that. 'Cause-
Oh yeah, that's definitely why they're doing it. It's just ease of use, bro. That's what I mean. Trying to streamline shit. So why would you go through all the fucking aggravating coding of making your own engine in the Slip Space engine, and then you all of a sudden switch over to Unreal Engine 5
Copy
because
paste.
they realized that a lot more developers already knew how to use Unreal Engine already because of how long it's been around, and it would streamline the production of video games and make them be able to get out products faster, which means more money, make it
Yep.
easier,
More
on the devs
content.
themselves. Yeah, I mean, you know that's what it was.
Yep. That's just. I mean, it's just. Yeah, that's all. Yep. That's all it really could be because there was nothing wrong with the engine they had. It fucking.
This place engine was fine.
Yeah, it worked fine in open world. It worked fucking fine. Anything they did, you know what I'm saying? So. You.
How much money they spent making that?
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
map,
There you go. And
to
how?
use-
Yeah. Yeah.
To use it for one fucking game? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. You spent
Yeah,
all
it
that.
does make
fucking-
sense.
Yeah. So I mean, Microsoft ain't in the business of losing money, but
And
they
like I
felt
said,
like
I ran.
they-
I mean, I ran for that game too. Like I said, it was good for.
Right.
It was good for open
So,
world. it was
but
good
they
for-
must have felt like they could recoup that money they were going to lose on shitting, throwing that game engine into trash by ease of development, quality of asset and development time, faster development time, and everything else. So they wouldn't, Microsoft wouldn't have done that without really thinking about it first. Microsoft ain't in the business of losing money.
What we're talking about, Tyrone, is how Microsoft's going with Unreal Engine 5 for Halo games from now on, instead of that Slip Space engine
Space, yeah.
that they used for Infinite, that they spent like Jago said, spent a bunch of money developing, and then they just
Yeah.
dumped it. And
But
we're
you have
saying
to
that they
admit
went
that was
with,
a nice engine.
It
And-
was.
right, yeah, it was. That's what I said. It ran that
And
game
that's
fine,
what
you
took them so long to come out with the next Halo game was because they were developing the engine for it first.
Right.
Because Halo
Um,
5 came out in 2015.
Oh, Tyrone's
and
not a gamer.
Halo Infinite, if my memory serves me, came out the end of 2021. 6 years?
Tyrone's not a
But
like-
I will also agree. Yeah, the AI. To your other point. Yeah, AI. Yeah, AI is gonna fuck us. Yes. I'll give you that.
Oh,
one.
that yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
AI is like, I don't know. AI will do good things for some shit, but like, it'll fuck us for some other shit. So I mean, yeah, I see your point.
There's a reason why they did what they did, and I'm gonna go ahead and
Right.
say it and let these motherfuckers know. There's gonna be some because Microsoft's gonna do it whether people like it or not. with this fucking invention of AI and how fucking good this shit AI shit looks real quick. You can type it. There's gonna be some developers lose their jobs because AI.
Oh, there's gonna be
And
a
that's
lot
what
of
he's
people
yeah,
losing
that's
their
like
jobs.
it's kind of
And
what
you don't
Mark's
think
saying, it's
Microsoft's
fuck people, yeah.
gonna double down on that to get product out faster and cost them less
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
you can just make
And
But
don't you think
all these people in these positions that are developing, and they got to see the writing on the wall. And it's like, if you're
Yeah.
not smart enough to shift gears into another direction, then you're an idiot. You deserve.
You deserve what you get. You deserve what
Yeah.
you get. If
But-
you're too stupid, I ain't even in that shit and I see it
Yeah.
coming.
Like if I was a low level coder and I'm the guy that builds rocks, I'd be like,
Yeah,
I gotta get out of here.
McDonald's is hiring.
Yeah, exactly. Like
But,
something you got.
like I've even heard, I'm sure it's just rumor bullshit, but say something like this happened, and this is why they didn't have the rest of the Gears collection, like it when a collection, it was just the first game, is that Microsoft lost the code for 2 and 3, right? But you could say they did that, say that happened. You could just use AI
Yeah,
to bring
they
Gears
just-
of War 2 back. You know,
Build me a new Halo 1, like,
yeah,
and they just fucking kick it out.
Yeah,
and
they
this
just
too,
bring it
if
back.
you think Microsoft is the only one that's gonna do that, you're sadly mistaken.
Oh hell no! They
No.
just yeah.
Because Sony follows Microsoft, and Sony's already in that shit too.
Sony fucking.
They're in the
steals
they're
fucking-
in the entertainment
steal
industry with
fucking
movies, and they're already
people's
using
artwork.
AI for shit like that.
No, it goes further, way further than video games.
Yeah,
Like AI
yeah.
is gonna change things
Oh,
huge
yeah,
in
not
every
just-
industry.
Yeah, in every industry, yeah. There's a lot of industries that are not going to be safe. There's a few like AI can't work on cars. Like unless you build the robot that actually works on the car. I mean, yeah, or whatever. Like there's certain like physical labor jobs that can't do that.
That reminds
But,
me,
like-
I gotta show you guys something. So, you know how I did that that logo for King David, the hold the line video, hold the line
Right.
icon.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
check this out. I threw this into AI today, and all I said was, convert this into a 3D image. And within 2 minutes, this is what it popped out. Let me give you. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen here. Give me a second here. It's like you're gonna be amazed. Like I was so surprised at how well it did it. It almost made me part of me felt like, well, how are 3D artists going to survive in this world?
They're not. They're not.
But here's the
They're not.
thing. As an artist, I am no longer going to be intimidated by AI. And why? Because I'm going to use AI to my advantage. If it's going to
Embrace
help me
it.
save
Exactly.
time,
Yeah.
If you can't beat them,
Save time.
join them, right? You know?
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. If you can't beat them, join them. That's how I look at it. So check this out. I created this, and let me see if I can jump over. I created this within 10 minutes. No, not even 10 minutes. 5 minutes. Look at this shit.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, a fresh look for what's that? That is cool, Jay.
Like, I'm not joking. Like, this shit. Like, and I know that one of my biggest weaknesses is 3D art because it's so time consuming.
Yeah, but that looks just like what you did, though.
I know,
It's just-
exactly.
you needed 3D
But it's in
inside it.
3D.
Nice. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, look good.
So,
LG 77-inch OLED, which I don't ever want to have to buy another TV, but damn. Fucking, and a $50 Visa gift card, so pretty much for $1,750. Man, you would have never fucking thought you could get fucking TVs for as cheap as you can get them now, dude. That's fucking nuts.
What
dude.
happened to Jay? Why is he quiet?
what do you mean? I'm not quiet.
Okay. You got
Uh-uh.
quiet on me.
Oh,
Thought
sorry.
you muted yourself for a
No,
second.
I don't think I did. I hope I didn't. But I'm just like surprised in how well AI can do at these jobs. And a lot of people think, well, AI is not going to give me the source code for all this stuff, but eventually it will. You know?
Eventually it will.
And then say
What-
that
what's
you are
gonna
an
get
artist
me?
and you want to learn how to do this stuff on your own. It'll allow you to have the assets and make modifications manually if you want.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like, there's still gonna be people that can create it, but AI is gonna
And to be honest with you,
make it easier to put that sparkle on it. And then, like you said, if you want to tweak a few things, you can.
yeah, like one of my strengths, I am an artist and I can draw and I can come up. But one of my strengths is conceptual ideas, coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
And
No, exactly.
AI just helps in that area, so that if I come up with an idea, I can get AI to help me flesh out things.
It's gonna speed up your process so much.
100%.
Like, you might think of something and it might take you an hour to create it, where you can just go, hey, fucking AI, try this out for me.
Man,
And
I never think
boom,
of using
done.
AI for shit. You know what I'm saying? I never think of using AI to type out a paragraph for me or fucking do.
Dude,
shit.
it's
I don't
insane.
I
stuff
use
yet,
AI
know,
to write papers. Like,
not
say-
that, not that it's nothing against it. It's just
No.
I don't use. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
I'm sure at your
know.
job, you're not required to give reports and stuff, are you?
Oh no, yeah.
See, in my job, I'm expected to come up with ideas and
be bullshitting
submit
myself.
shit, and sometimes I don't have the time because I got so much like manual shit to
Exactly.
do. So I get AI to create a lot of that stuff for me.
Right, and I guess like I would love to have like an AI fucking robot that would fucking run fucking parts and shit fucking all night long for us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Right.
I've wanted one of those for so long, where it would just open the door for the machine, take the part out, do what it's supposed to, put it over there, and then put another one and load it. The only problem is if it runs one bad part at 6 o'clock at night or something, it'll run bad parts till you come in the next fucking day and just fuck everything up, dude. Like,
Yeah, I can understand that.
you know, right? So, but that'd be cool, though. That'd be cool. I guess that's AI. I guess that's the same as AI. I've always wanted one of those fucking robots, dude. It'd be fucking cool as fuck.
I want an AI robot to rub my balls.
That's
Oh
right.
yes, that'd be cool. You know, that would be cool to have an AI ball rubbing, slow jack and a ball rub robot. Yeah. You know what else, guys? You know, I think that every single pharmaceutical drug should come in ointment form, and you know, and it only go on your balls. You know, like if you got a cold, you got to rub ointment on your balls. You know, like yeah.
So what you're saying is, you have something special to rub it for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The ointment from your balls was actually a steal from the Blink 182 live album.
Oh, okay.
If you like Blink 182, I highly recommend that Mark, Tom, and Travis show. That shit's fucking.
That's a good album.
It's a fucking badass album, dude. That's one of the best live albums you'll ever hear, dude. God damn, that shit's hilarious. Have you heard it? Somebody says
I
that's
am
good.
not.
Yeah, it's a good album.
What's gonna get me though is the outrage of the guys that do these gaming podcasts when all these businesses start letting these people go, and they're just the shock.
They've already been crying so much.
Like the fake outrage. Yeah.
I didn't see this coming. I'm like, well, you're a fucking idiot. Well, I can hear that forever.
Exactly.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Well, even you
Like-
hear these guys crying when like studios are bought and they're merging together. Well, you've got double the staff in so many places. Like, there's gonna be freaking layoffs.
Redundancies,
It's
Well, that's
inevitable.
that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
just like the AI robot I was talking about. Fuck hiring a goddamn employee that you have to give benefits to, days off. This fucker would work
Yeah.
24/7.
24/7.
Fucking, you don't have to fucking listen to it talk shit to you because it wants a fucking pay raise. It wants a fucking
No.
vacation days. No, fuck you. You work, that's the
It's the
exactly. It
future.
would
Like,
take people's jobs.
there-
That thing would take 3 people's jobs because it would work all the time.
There has
Non-stop.
been technological advances over the past many times over the past 100 years that has taken people's jobs, and guess
Yeah.
what? Humanity has found other jobs and other ways.
You
to
gotta
make money
just
and
adapt. Like,
Without a doubt, man.
there was horse and buggy, and then the car industry started. Well, fucking, you know.
True. What's the good news you got there, True Racer? Let us know.
Waxer.
Yeah, just
pull.
saw that.
Yeah, what's the good news on the email? Did you get a robot waxer pull? Hell, I mean, you know, maybe those things maybe they're coming out.
This just reminds me of there's this comedian. Like, now I'm not going to try to repeat what he said verbatim because I won't remember. But he was talking about going to a massage parlor, and he says, "You know what kind of massage parlor he's talking about? The ones that you get a happy ending."
Right.
Yeah.
And he was talking about this 60 or 70-year-old Chinese lady that knew how to diddle him to the point where he'd explode. It's just the way he was going on about it. It's like, it just kind of reminds you of what you're saying about the robots. Like, they would know exactly how to get you to, how to get
Oh
you off,
yeah,
how to get you
yeah,
off the most effectively.
Hitting all the right
yeah.
places.
It would fucking
They know how to stick their finger in your taint.
right. And then it would talk to you all sexy in that robot voice, like it had, you know, one of those things in its throat, like it had too much drywall. Hey, how's it going?
I look at it like this too. Like the people that coded these AIs, people who invented AI. If you want to get mad at somebody and blame somebody, blame those fuckheads for making you lose your job. At the end of the day, they're the ones that, because AI didn't have to be created. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, just be better than the fucking AI, man.
Right.
Yep.
As they say, get good, get good,
Get good.
get good.
Like, I
Fucking, you
feel
won't get
sorry for
fired.
people like that, but guess what?
Like-
they'll figure it out and get another job. Doing
I
something
want
else.
to have like AI, like I swear to God, dude. I don't know how many fucking McDonald's restaurants there are in the world. What?
Oh,
About 5,000 of them. But the
AI
one
robots.
on the fucking planet resides right here, about fucking 2-minute walk from my fucking house, dude. I wish they would replace that whole fucking place with fucking robots and AI, dude. It would be so much better, dude. Like,
yeah.
because them fucking
I think
humans
that's
down
going to be
there
the first
have the
industry
biggest
that's
shit
going to
for fucking
really
brains.
push it.
Yeah, and they should.
Oh yeah. Oh, fast food. Yeah, because you know why? Because paying people has gotten to the point. It's like they've said they've raised the fucking salaries to like $20 an hour at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And the service has not gotten any better.
Hell
It's getting
no!
worse.
Hell
and
no!
the food hasn't gotten any better, but the prices have gone sky high
Yeah,
to the point where
yeah.
people are calling. And I watch you say it all the time. People are calling fast food luxury items now. Guess what? McDonald's and this fast food industry can't sustain that. So what's their next thing they would do? Get
Eliminate
AI.
employees.
Yeah, get rid of
Eliminate exactly. If we
Get
can't
rid of-
afford
Or
to
the
pay
overhead.
Get rid of
we'll-
paying people vacation days.
We'll get
fucking
we'll
training
get robots
people.
in.
Yeah, as soon as you fucking train that fucking robot
They
and
already
it does
got-
its job right,
they already
And
got
it
the-
will build your burger the same every fucking time.
Well,
There's
they've-
nothing worse than opening your
they've already
burger
got-
up and it's like it's missing a patty or
Oh
fucking
man,
shit's falling out
or
of
like
it.
in my
or-
case, I can't eat cheese, and I fucking order no cheese, and it comes with fucking cheese, and you gotta try
Yeah.
to peel that shit off.
Dude, they already got me. There's some McDonald's in the United States already that have like no front counter employees.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
no employees are in the back because of AI. Eventually there'll be robots in the back, like in car plants that assemble your burger like Spider-Man perfectly every
Right.
time.
they're making
They don't need a
McDonald's
salary.
now. They're making them now where like they're above and you like
And
come down
like
from
True
you're
Racer
below
says,
them.
What dollar menu? There ain't no dollar menu. It's like a $3 menu.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, there's no dollar menu. But no, they're making McDonald's now. I've seen like maybe they haven't even came out with them yet, but they're above like when you go to pull up to the drive-through, you're above the McDonald's, right? And it fucking sends your order down, you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, crazy.
yeah, like you underneath when you order and shit. It was a pretty cool concept of fucking shit. But yeah, no, that shit'll
No,
be
they have them. They have them. Like that's what I'm saying. There's some ones I've seen them on YouTube. Cause I watch all this shit. Like I'm very.
have you seen the ones I'm talking about where you're like you go
Yes,
underneath
those are
of
the
it?
AI ones I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm not
like-
crazy. Yeah,
like-
I've seen those.
you're
Yeah,
not
I haven't seen
underneath,
one,
you're
but I've seen it on.
You're
like,
not.
on it.
You're
like,
not underneath.
computer.
You're actually
Yeah,
like a
so-
normal. It's like a normal McDonald's, but like
but you're underneath of it. You go underneath of it. And
or
You know what I want them to
you order
return
up
to?
front. There's no people, and then when you come, like if you're outside and you do the same thing, the order will actually come and gets made. It comes and goes up, and it'll come down like a mail slot at the bank.
I want you know
Yeah,
what I want
like-
them to
yeah,
return
yeah,
to.
yeah,
Do you guys
yeah.
remember back in the 70s and 70s they had A&Ws where you had it was like a drive-through or was a drive-up. You drive up
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
thing and they come to your
Oh.
car. And
Yeah,
they
the
bring it to your
skates,
car.
skates or whatever, you know.
That's what I want them to do
Oh,
again.
You
I
guys
don't care if
have
it's a robot
Sonics up
either. I
there?
just want my food in my car.
We used to
Just
have
go
one
to
of
a
those.
Sonic.
in
Just
town.
go to a Sonic.
They have them
Jay.
there,
It's
Sonic?
Does
Oh,
Sonic
yeah?
still have the girls? The
Yeah.
bring
You
it
don't
out?
have Sonics in Canada?
No, we don't.
No.
Out here.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Sonic
that's the same
still.
thing. You drive up, you order just like in the 50s. You order from that menu right by your
Yeah.
car, and then they'll
Is
come
Dog and Son
outside
still around, or all those gone? Did that whole?
Like the Fred Flintstone commercial, you know, where he drives up and
That's Sonic.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Sonic. Yeah.
Sonic's one of the few that do that. You might have a place here and there. We used to have a place here in town called the Big Dipper. They did that, but
no,
it was such
it was
a long time
A&W
ago, like-
here, but it was
Sonic-
in the 70s.
Sonic is the only fast food restaurant that I know that still, or any restaurant that still does that. And they're fast food.
Right, like I said, or if you just go to a certain town and they have a place that does that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
old
but you know
school
what? Someone
one.
will say,
Yeah.
well, they do that today, but they only do that today when they
But the
can't give
only
you your meal
place-
at the window.
Because
They-
Dog and
they
Son,
gotta
I
pull over
think
to the
Dog and
side.
Son used to do that too. But I don't know if any of those are around anymore. I haven't seen one of
Like
those.
Sonic, you got stalls.
They got turned
and,
into
like,
Sonics.
You got
Yeah,
menus
like
on
the
every
car
stall.
stalls. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I want.
and you got menus on every stall, and you can order. You
Yeah.
order directly from your car. You hit the
Yeah.
button, you order, read the menu, order, and they'll walk it out to you. Yeah,
That's the
Just
way
put it
I
on
want
the
it.
edge of your car.
I don't want to
Yeah.
leave my vehicle. And
I figured Sonic was up there in Canada.
no, we just recently got a Five Guys. We got a couple
Oh.
Five Guys.
Hey, so how much is a mule there? Like 35.
It's not.
I-
yeah, but you get a lot of
I
burgers.
was going to say in Canada they had to change the name to $35 guy.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ, dude, that place is fucking.
And we have an
overpriced,
IHOP finally too.
dude.
We have an IHOP.
I mean, a Five Guys. I mean, that's a good burger and
You
shit.
get a Denny's as well.
Oh, Denny's. Oh, that's
fucking-
right.
In Canada,
Is the Denny's in
it's
Bedford
AHOP.
too?
AHOP. Hey.
Denny's is
I know there's
everywhere.
one in
I thought
Burnside.
Denny's was
Oh,
like on
Burnside,
the
okay.
out. Like I thought that fucking chain was.
Denny's
I've
is
never eaten there.
everywhere.
Oh, it's
Dude,
not as good.
Food
as
Race
it
said he
used to
never
be.
ate
You
at
know, it's
Sonic.
good. I mean,
they're
you know.
good, man. They're good, but you ain't missing nothing. It's just another fast food place. Like I've always wanted to eat.
Oh yeah, you're not getting. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not.
Oh, we have a
Like-
Popeyes too.
Like I've
We finally have a
I've ne-
Popeyes.
I've
I've
never-
always
I've
wanted to
never
eat
had
the white. I've always wanted to eat a friend like from an actual White Castle. They're not.
Oh, I've never had a
I'm
White
not driving
Castle.
8 hours to eat it.
No.
You never
I've
guys
had
have
a-
never had a White
Some in the
Castle?
grocery
No.
store.
A fresh white
They sell 'em
fresh White Castle.
store.
Yeah, not the. grocery
No, but I've
store.
never had them fresh. I've never had them
Oh,
Is
fresh.
it
shit.
true that the White
And-
Castle
and my
burgers are
buddy-
tiny?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
small.
they're just like they
You
don't have
should
them
get
in
like
the
a
grocery
20
store?
sack. You get like a 20 sack, dude. Fucking,
You get
I remember
20
that one.
burgers?
Yeah, because I remember
Yeah.
fucking we drove
They're
one
sliders,
night,
man.
fucking
And they're
drunk as
Oh,
fuck.
they're all sliders.
That's
Okay.
that's the place you hit
Yeah.
like after Deer Creek in Indianapolis. You come back through Plainfield, right, and fucking you go to fucking White Castle, right, or Steak and Shake, right? There's those two different places, and
White Castle
just
fries
be
only
fucking
come in one
backed up,
size.
dude, and fucking yeah. You tell give me a 20 sack, make it fat, you know, fucking. They laugh, you know, fucking, you know, kind of a wheat term or whatever, but you know, fucking. Dude, yeah, they're small burgers. You could eat fucking like 6, 10 of them, you know, a piece.
You've
you
seen
know? They're good.
White Castle, right? I know you have. The burgers they eat. That's an actual White Castle. That's what they look
White
like.
Castle was the first
Little
burger joint ever. Like they
It
made
was.
fucking burgers like because they at first because they were trying to make the burger round, right, and it was taking too long to make the burger right, and somebody was bitching about it, right, and the dude's all he got pissed off and he smashed the round ball down, right,
Yeah.
and it cooked faster, and the person's like, this is a damn good sandwich. So that was how they came up with that. They put
But that's
onions in
not
it,
called a
didn't
smash
know?
burger, is it?
No, that's just them making a
That's
hamburger. That was
The
like the, first
origin
hamburger,
story of
like,
the hamburger.
No.
Yeah, that was like that's where the like,
1921. Everybody
Yeah.
hears a story
Wow.
about McDonald's in like the 40s
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah, McDonald's
50s.
didn't they weren't the first
White
like, burger
Castle.
joint.
The first White Castle was in Wichita, Kansas, in 1921.
Wichita, Kansas. Yep.
So yeah.
And like I said, they were trying to cook their burgers just in a round ball, like a meatball, and they kind of just cook it on each side, you know, try and roll it around and cook it, and somebody bitched about it, and the dude got pissed off listening to it, and he just
Y'all don't-
smashed it, and they
Y'all
cooked
don't
faster.
here. Y'all don't have the White Castle frozen in the grocery store up there in Canada.
I thought,
No.
oh, it's good.
Oh,
It's pretty good. It doesn't mimic having the, you know, that.
Oh, I'm sure.
all that
I-
grease,
that's
all
the-
that like
that's the
grease off
only-
fucking.
That's the only thing I've ever had white like.
But it's
frozen
pretty
White
good,
Castle. That's why I
Jago.
would love
It's
to
a pretty good. It's pretty good for representation.
I'm sure it's
of
decent.
it.
I mean, it's actually White Castle. It's just frozen. It actually is White Castle burgers. They're just frozen. But I'd love to have them fresh one day.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. If you ever just pass by, go get you a 6-pack. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, if I ever go by White Castle, I will buy like a 60 bag and freeze the other 40.
a 60
time I
bag.
get-
Yeah, there you go. Oh, they're savable. They can sit on your counter for a couple, 3 days, and you just eat them, dude. Yep. You're
They
good.
never
good.
they never biodegrade.
Dude, I'd gain like 10 pounds from White Castle because I would make sure I'd got plenty. Because if I do, I won't come for a while. But
Definitely, it
yeah,
is true, Race.
They'd be like,
we went there. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'd roll up and be like, give me 100 sack. Like, excuse me, sir, did you say 100 sack? I'm like, yeah, I didn't stutter, motherfucker. Give me 100.
Give me 100 bag. Yeah, fucking.
Man, I get
Dude.
guilty ordering 20 fucking chicken nuggets at McDonald's.
Oh no, but see, these are small burgers, and they're used to orders like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to go like after bowling tournaments and shit. That's what we would get. We get like fucking 40 of them, 60 of them, or some shit. Take them back to the hotel and fucking 4, 5, 6 of us hog down on those motherfuckers, you know, and have a bunch of the fries and shit. Fucking, we didn't even get drinks and shit because we were all, I don't know.
True. This
Drinking
is Retro
pop
Renegades where
after
we talk
being
about
drunk isn't really.
we talk about whatever the fuck comes up. You know that, bro. Come on. Right, and now we're just talking about food.
Good. What's that? What's that?
If you came for topics, you came to the wrong place.
Oh yeah, no topics, no topics, no fucks, no topics.
Drew
no
says,
fucks.
is
Yeah,
this Retro Renegades or Wasted Game Wait podcast? It's whatever.
we're just talking, yeah, about you know,
If it-
like it'd been a while.
Are we
actually since
making
we've
you
been to
hungry?
White Castle, so- it reminds me of going to
Do we make
concerts.
you horny?
Yeah. Yeah, concerts and bowling trips and shit, man. We went to White Castles all the time, man. Fucking, they must not
Like
be
I said.
around. Like, they must be more of a Midwestern kind of.
They are.
Yeah, it's-
They are. And because they're not franchised. White Castle owns one of them, and White Castle doesn't want to franchise. That's why they've not spread out throughout the United States.
Really?
Okay. Because like there's a couple, three.
Trust
of
me,
them
I've looked
here.
this shit up, bro. I'm like, all these fucking McDonald's here? Give me a fucking what in my area, motherfucker. Jesus.
Jimmy John's. They started
Jimmy
like,
John's.
they started fucking in Charleston, which is like a half hour away from here. Their store's still there. It's been redone, but they still have the same land. And I've seen it on fucking that Food That Built America, you know, with the sub thing, and it shows that land.
What's that place?
Yeah, I know where you're
What's that-
talking about, dude. Like, that was the first Jimmy John's was fucking in
What's that place that burger place that sells cheese curds and
Jimmy
they sell
John.
butter
Isn't that the guy that used to
burgers?
sell weed?
Oh, he probably did. He probably did that
what's-
too. Yeah.
What's that fucking? We even got one of them. Who sells the butter burger? God damn it! We
Culver's.
got one of those mother.
Culver's.
Yeah, we got one of those
were
motherfuckers.
delicious, dude. You never go.
Dude,
to
we got one of
Culver's.
those and where I used to live with my ex. We got one of those, so it's only like 20 minutes away. I'm like, why couldn't this been a fucking White Castle? Jeez, I never
What
even
about
heard
a
of
peanut
Culver's.
butter burger? You
It's
guys
still
ever
there.
had a peanut butter burger?
I don't think I've
No.
ever had it.
Dude,
I've
you
heard
gotta
of
have a
that.
peanut butter burger. I'm telling you, it sounds
Peanut butter-
disgusting. It's delicious.
Oh no, it's probably all right.
No, dude, it is like the best. Honestly,
Yeah, like we got
you
a
get a
Culver's.
chance.
We got a Culver's in Clayton, but no.
Have you
Yeah,
ever
peanut butter
have you
burger,
ever
dude.
been to that Culver's?
Yeah, I went. Yeah, I
Dude.
wasn't impressed, man. It was okay, but I was like,
Really?
but I have a White Castle. No. I had a butter burger too.
I've
thing I had.
never,
Like,
I have
eh.
never been to Culver's. Like, okay, like you go to these fast food restaurants that are overpriced, which Culver's isn't even overpriced more than these fucking restaurants, these fast food
No,
restaurants.
they won't.
right?
It won't bad. I just wasn't
Right.
impressed. Like I heard the
Um,
hype about it, and I was like, eh.
The fries are always crispy. They're always fucking crispy and good and hot. Like, right? You always like you never get fucking heat lamp fries ever, dude. Like they're always good.
I had cheese curds from there, and they were like, it was just like cheese.
The
covered
cheese
in, like,
curds are
fries.
okay, but like I get tired of eating those after a while. They're greasy, man. Like I don't know.
And the
They're- like-
Butterburger was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good, but it wasn't better than any other.
Oh, it's not the
fast
best
food burger
burger I've
I've
had. The best burger I ever had from a restaurant, I'll always remember it, was from a place in Denver, Colorado called the Cherry Cricket. That fucking place knows how to make a goddamn hamburger, dude. I love traveling the United, not really, but any place I go in the United States, I like to go get a burger. Fuck, I love a good burger, dude. I'll try a burger anywhere. But the Cherry Cricket in fucking motherfucking Denver, Colorado knows how to make a fucking burger. Man, that fucking place was good.
Can I just
That
get a
was-
White Castle in here in North Carolina? That's something
I'll fucking. You know what, Jago? I'll go to Terre Haute. Next time I go to Terre Haute, I'll buy some and I'll like UPS it to you. And by the time it gets there, it'll still be good.
Oh, I'm sure. They're
Yeah, it'll still be
shelf
good.
stable for like a week. Yeah.
How far
Preservatives,
how far
baby.
is the one from? You say 8 hours?
Yeah, I think the closest one I looked at one time was like 8. I'll tell you right now. I think it was like 8 hours. Let's see. White
God,
Castle.
they're all over the place around here. We don't have one here. I'm surprised there isn't one in this fucking town. It would go. They'd sell like hotcakes. They do.
White Castle location. Sure, of course, it shows me one in New York. Like I didn't want to
Probably
see one
Ohio.
in
So
New
you're
York.
probably looking at Ohio then, huh?
Let me show me the White Castle location. I didn't say White Castle location in New York. Fuckhead.
True Racer, I'm going to start calling you Cliff Clavin soon. He's giving us some statistics about A&W right now.
Some cool. That's some
Okay,
cool.
hold on. This
some cool lore.
trivia.
Yeah, cool lore. I like that. Yeah.
What is that? Where's this at? Out of here with that AI shit.
I love
Damn it.
food lore like that. I love that Food That Built America show. That's like I love all the lore with it.
Oh, I love that show. Yeah.
Yeah, that show tells some fucking that's why I knew, that's what I say they showed that Jimmy John's fucking lot. I was like, dude, I know that fucking store. It's like kind of right. It's kind of by the dispensary and shit, fucking over in fucking Charleston and shit. It's across from the college.
Yes. 7 hours and 46 minutes from me.
He used
And where's it
AI.
at? Where's
Good
it at?
on you. He used AI. You're awesome.
I guess it's the one in New York. I didn't think it was that one. I know
Jesus
he showed me
Christ.
another one time.
You couldn't get to
Yeah.
Indianapolis faster
hours.
than that? Like,
It keeps showing me. I said White Castle closest to me, and he should keep showing me that fucker.
huh. Oh, that's crazy.
That's
I
the
didn't know.
White
I
House
didn't know
location.
those things weren't like fucking kind of nationwide, huh?
No, they're not. Because they've never been franchised. That means the people who started it, family, whoever still owns it, they're still owned by the family or people, descendants.
So
started
each
it,
store
still
they
the family.
open, they just oversee. Then
They still run it, yeah. Mhm.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
they've never
kinda
wanted
weird
to
to think about.
franchise. That's why they.
Huh.
Well, like the reason why they do that too is they've always like control and make sure the quality and the standards are up to there because if you franchise, people have to once you buy a franchise, you have to buy it, pay the money, then you build the restaurant, whatever.
Yeah.
But they give you a menu that you're supposed to serve or whatever, but you're supposed to go by the quality or whatever, but that don't mean like the quality won't suck.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Well,
that's-
that comes
people
into your
concerned
staff
about
too.
that. Right. So White Castle, they're like, fuck that, nah, we're good. We
See,
want our burger quality, we want to uphold our standards. So
See, I've never seen like an In-N-Out burger. And I've heard those are real good, but like those must be more.
Well,
Because the same way it goes in, it comes
Like-
out.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
yeah, In and Out. That's why they called it In and Out.
Any kind of shit like that does that to me anymore. Anyway, it's all in and out anymore. Fucking.
I've had I've always wanted White Castle, like fresh, never got it. But like I've had Jack in the Box, 'cause they had those in Texas. Those, I mean, they were good.
I think
They
I've
were
had.
really
I think
good.
I've
I
ate
was
at one of
impressed.
those before. Yeah.
And then Whataburger, they had those in Texas. too. Lots of
Right,
people
those are
have
more like
those
south,
good too.
southwest, west. Yeah, Whataburger. I haven't had a Whataburger. I think In-N-Out Burger's kind of like that too. Those are more.
I've never had In-N-Out because that's like West Coast.
Yeah, it's
like
west.
California
Yeah,
and shit,
okay. Yeah,
where
it's
it
definitely
started.
west. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had those.
Yeah, they're not
Arizona.
here.
They haven't been to Arizona because Dustin goes to Arizona. He talks about them. So I haven't had
Yeah,
that.
because it's like
but-
right there by California. It's a West Coast thing. Yeah, it's close by. Yeah. But yeah, like White Castle was started in the middle of the United States. That's why it's mainly there. And they got like they got the knockoff version that was like started like somewhere in the south, the Crystal.
Up and down
They ain't here either. Nope, never heard of
Oh, the knockoff fucking White Castle.
Crystal, called Crystal. Yeah.
So they're the
That
only
was
ones that like
started
survived
somewhere.
that whole lawsuit where they were all trying to copy what they were doing. Yeah. Because there was a whole bunch of them.
But there ain't no crystals around here because there's a crystal.
Oh, there's all
like,
kinds.
close.
There's all kinds of
knockoff.
crystal in this town.
I would go there.
All kinds of crystal.
Oh yeah, it's not the right. We're not.
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
fast
the-
food.
the
Okay,
keys and blowing the-
yeah. I'll tell you.
Would franchise, dude, if they would franchise, I would borrow money from a bank to build a White Castle here. I would make so fucking bank, dude. Not shitting you. Most they would love a White Castle in this area.
Oh.
I would so build one.
True Racer's asking a good question. Hey, Yobi, what's going on? He says, anyone got a good retro game to recommend? Something that he can can be played for a short time, save, and then gone. Where did that go? And gone back later, and then preferable touchscreen.
etc.
So something you can play on his phone. You know, depending on the phone you've got, you can download these emulators that can play Sega Genesis games and Super Nintendo games.
Super Nintendo, yeah, like Punch Out.
Punch
great
Out's
for
good.
that.
Like if you
Perfect.
want a role playing game, like
yeah.
Fantasy Star or Shining Force. Those
Yeah.
games are
Game
fun.
that you can save.
Like I used to play Super Punch Out all the time.
And you can also buy those little backbones that you can connect to your phone
Yeah.
to make
I'm
it feel
going
like
to
a
say-
Switch.
I'm gonna say for me, I'd say
Galaxy
get
S22.
fucking Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster and play Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 4. Play Final Fantasy 4. It's the greatest RPG you'll ever play, dude. And you can save it at any point in time and turn it off and play as little or as much as you want. And
Do you agree
Tharkus
with
knows
that
what I'm
theory
talking
there?
about. Yeah, Tharkus will know what I'm talking
Darkus,
about.
do you agree with that?
What's that?
Final Fantasy 4?
I liked it, yeah.
Yeah, it's the best. Yeah, it's the best. Yeah, you should just Tyrone. You should just get that game. That's your retro game you should get. Even the Final Fantasies I played on the Pixel remasters, like 2 and 3, like the Japanese 2 and 3, those were fucking cool as fuck too. So yeah, get those. I think they're even on sale right now. So
The Pixel remasters are on sale?
yeah, I believe. I think all the Final Fantasy shit's on sale. Because I was thinking about picking
going
up
up,
Final
Wise?
Fantasy 9.
He called us, see you next Tuesday.
He called
Nice.
me next Tuesday.
I'll see you next Tuesday. How's that?
We'll be back next Tuesday.
That's right. Every fucking Tuesday. So how do you like
We're
that?
fucking cunts every goddamn
That's right.
Tuesday.
What's up, boys? What's up?
We're the king of the cunts.
King of the cunts.
King Cunt, yeah, Mike Hunt. Yeah. The king of the cunts.
Or as Jason Mewes would say, we're the clit masters.
Masters of the clip.
The Clit Commanders.
There you go. Oh my. Oh, this game sucks too. There's a lot of shitty games on this, but I guess this was 90s. You can't blame them. They only had limited memory.
Yeah.
And a lot of the games were similar. And you would even see that with Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis games. like a lot of third parties would come out, and they would just kind of copy other genres.
Reskin and a little
Yeah.
bit of difference in gameplay.
I remember there was a game that came out with the Sega
Shit.
Genesis that was almost a clone of Legend of Zelda.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just can't remember what the name of it was.
What's up, Splendiferous? A clone of Legend of Zelda,
Yeah, and it was on the Sega Genesis.
and it was a
Beyond
Genesis-
Oasis, maybe? No. It was
God
something like
damn
it was a
it.
role-playing game. I know that. I can't remember the name of it.
Right, we've seen that before. 'Cause we were talking about it.
Wise has updated his membership. I hope you're wearing your Retro-Renegades shirt tonight, Wise. Oh, by the way, we have new ones, as you can see here. We got the Retro-Renegades in the front. We got the Graphic God logo on the sleeves. And on the back, it says Old School Gamer. You can't say it right now. Old School Gamer, classically trained. And you can get your favorite retro controller on the back. All the retro controllers are there. He's wearing nothing. Oh, that's the image I did not need. Thank you very much.
I don't think he upped his membership. I think he's just been a member for that long, and he just threw
Oh, maybe so.
a free chat. You get a free chat, like once a month.
Hmm,
So, thank you for being a member for 39 months.
that's right.
That's
He was one of the first guys to get shirts.
yeah, he's
actually.
one of the first people. Yeah, like he was one of the first.
He's
member.
he's an early member.
I don't know how many months. I don't know. I'd have to put something in there to see how many months mine is. It'd probably say 39. It's probably the same.
Mine says 69.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's forever 69, right? Yeah. Yep. Mine probably says that too, yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Wise, but I can't get your hairy back out of my mind. Thank you for that image.
The hairy back.
Oh, I'm sure
What
he's got a
did he
hairy
say?
back. Think of him. I mean, I've not seen him with his shirt off, but he looks like a hairy guy.
So, yeah, so you're just assuming he's got the hairy
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Oh, damn.
سيطلب
Damn.
$10 أمريكي.
Waste. Thank you for this. Thank you for the super chat. I hear Jay go back, so he can take this if he wants. If he sees it.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I had to whoops me.
That's all good.
Shout out to Wasted with Wise. Has no payment for the $10 super chat. He says, "What do I get for fucking 10?" I don't know. I must have missed what they were talking about.
You know what? Put another $10 in there. We'll see what that 10 will get you. No, I'm just kidding. No. What does he get for $10? What does he get for $10?
Did you read his member for 39 months one?
Yes. Yeah, thank you, Wise, for
Shout
that
out
$10
to Difference.
super chat. That's
Member
awesome.
for 26 months. So Difference says, "Yo, bros and hoes, waiting to get off this OT, man. Purple heart emoji. Appreciate it. So Difference, much love, brother. Thank you.
Member
Much
for
love, brother.
26 months. Yeah,
Thank you,
fuck
Wise.
yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the $10 super chat. You guys are awesome. Yeah, thank you for
guys
you
rock.
for the support. Thank you for the support. Awesome motherfuckers.
We appreciate it.
And earlier on, yeah, Axel.
We don't conform
thank
to the
you,
no-
even though you're a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
thank you, Axel.
I just ordered a
But that's
shirt
just
for Tharkus. It's coming in soon, so you'll be getting a new shirt soon. But is there anyone else I need a shirt for?
I got mine. So
Oh, and okay, so I know fucking Snipes got 2.
well, I didn't get 2, so that's fucking bullshit, man. I want 2.
You didn't have to wait 2 fucking years.
That's true.
No, but you still got 2, man. It's bullshit.
It's
This
some
is
bullshit.
horseshit. It's a fucking horse shit, dude. I want another shirt.
You know, you know the one, the one
I
thing
want to
that was one reason why
I want
like,
Axel as a piece of shit shirt so I can wear it on Fridays. And you need to make those. I would actually pay for it, but I want to Axel is a piece of shit shirt. And oh no, wherever you sell the shirts at now.
Axel is a piece of shit shirt.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So if I
think
put Retro Renegades on the front and Axel's a piece of shit on the back, you'd buy one?
yeah, but then
Or do
I'd
you want
have
it on
to
the front?
stand up. I'd have to stand up
But-
during the show so I could.
So you want it on the front? You want on the
Jay's
front?
like-
Yeah, we'll just, yeah,
Okay,
just
I'll
be
do
on
it.
front.
I'll do
And
it.
then maybe put like Retro-Renegades on the sleeve or whatever.
There you go.
So when my
There
arms
you
are
go.
up, yeah. Or he put it like
Jason's
put it
requirement
above,
is if he
put it
actually-
above
if he
the
actually
the
makes
logo, like that too, like below the
But
collar here.
It, on it, dog. He makes it and puts it on not Redbubble. What's the other place you're on now?
Fourth wall.
Yeah.
Fourth wall.
Yeah.
If you put the fourth wall, you're the only one's gonna buy it. You have to buy 10 of them. That's it.
Yeah, look
Make it
in the
worth his while.
description. You'll see our you'll see our link in there.
Yeah, I'd buy one. I'd be in on one. I guess if I had to buy 10, I guess. Well, I'd
That's the way
have
it
10.
works.
Axel's a piece. I'm sure I could send him one. He'd wear it with pride.
I always wanted Jay to do my logo, but since Jay didn't technically make the logo, he never
I would
made
not
one,
feel right
so-
doing that.
Right, and I don't
There-
blame you. But, like when
Why?
my avatar gets
I'm not
updated,
joking. There
hopefully-
there is a shirt in the site with the Atari Jaguar logo on it. It says Retro-Renegades in
is.
front. It's got the
There is.
logo. It's got the controller on the back.
See what? Why says he buy one too? See, we got 2 Axel is a piece of shit shirts sold already. All right, see. All right.
Well, you only,
I'll buy
I
a
mean, you only
couple.
got
I'll
about
buy a
9.
couple. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll,
You
yeah,
gotta buy
I'll,
9.
I'll,
You gotta buy
there,
9.
yeah.
And then you
So
then
I'm
you can
gonna do
send
an
them
Axel
for
piece of
Axel
shit.
for Christmas.
And I'm gonna do premature ejaculation.
Premature ejaculation. Oh, I'm buying one of them too, man. That's my shit, right?
Yeah, yeah, I'll buy one of those.
Yeah, I'm buying that. Yeah.
But no,
Perfect.
whenever you I told you, Jay, because like I one that you put together for me.
Yeah.
But whenever you decide to like get around to making
Yeah.
me like an Autobot or whatever, and you make it a shirt, I'm buying that bitch.
Okay,
day
tell
one.
me. Sorry, I think I was confused. You want to be an Autobot? You want to be part Camaro?
Yeah, that's like me.
Right.
Yeah, like for me, like me.
Right.
I leave it to your imagination. But like kind of like the same thing you got going on now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like me cracking a beer, like as the Camaro, as me.
Right.
You know, I don't know how you figure that out. Oh, you're the artist, though.
Yeah, I keep
But
coming up with
looks
the
like my
concepts.
Camaro. There's plenty of pictures of my Camaro in the DM. So
Yes, that's right.
if you need more, I'll send them to you.
No, I've got enough of those.
Looks like no rush, man.
Although every
Yeah.
time you send a
No,
new
I'm gonna
picture,
send
it's a
you
little
more.
shinier, so I don't know how shiny I'm supposed to make it.
Shiny is.
Hi, honey.
Good.
I'm on the show.
Trust me.
My kid's like, hi, Dad.
Hi.
There's hold on a second.
It's your friend.
Yeah. I
Why?
just told my
Yes,
kids there's
Jake,
chicken
is an Autobot.
fingers
Some-
in the fridge. She just
If
came
you
home
talk
from
to some
work.
people, they'll tell you I'm a Decepticon.
You're not a Decepticon? I thought you were.
Oh, you can attest to that.
Yeah.
You piss me off or not? Then I turn into a Decepticon.
Every time Jago sees a girl, he transforms and rolls out.
I see a girl, I'm like, damn, she got a. If I'm looking at a girl, damn, she got a fat ass. I know
Okay,
she'd be
so
up for a lot of
so
trouble.
but
Let
I
me
got to
just
make
keep
this
her-
clear. Wise, am I doing Axel as an a-hole or Axel as a piece of shit? Because piece of shit is significant. And I'll,
Yes, it is,
I'll
'cause
explain
Axel's
why
the
it's
biggest
significant.
piece
Because
of
if you
shit
look
we know.
here, this is what we do when Axel donates money. He donates money so we can call him a piece of shit. So
Yeah.
you tell me. Because I think Axel is a piece of shit is a better concept. It's more relevant, let's say. So there you go.
Trust me.
I'm
More than
so
one
pissed
time.
off, guys. So I buy these little adapters. These are HDMI to HDMI mini adapters. And they've got these little ends on them. Look how tiny these little ends are. I fucking broke 2 of them already. They're so fragile. and then like they cost me like $10
Ace.
for a pack of 2. And I got to order
It's
it.
an AC Mini.
It's
What
an
the hell do
HDMI
you
to an
use
HDMI
to
mini.
HDMI Mini too?
The mini goes into the
Oh,
Raspberry
like
Pi.
your phone. Or your phone. Would that plug into your phone? Is that USB-C? No. Okay.
No,
use the
this is
HDMI.
HDMI mini. There aren't a lot of devices like old.
Yeah, I
some
don't even know.
cameras would take a mini.
Oh, see, okay.
Yeah, things like
I
that.
don't think I use
Man,
that.
You guys about to read this while I was getting a refill and stuff, fucking taking a PS, but was it? He wants enough axles.
He wants to
and
buy one
POS
for every
shirts
panel member. Well,
for the
dude,
panel members.
you make a commitment to buy so many shirts. I'll create whatever the fuck you want.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, you
Mind
can
you,
have
your
yeah.
whore.
I only make $5 per shirt, but I'll make whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Damn.
You got.
I mean,
You have to
I
get
should order.
Lemon
I should
to,
order enough.
sign
I
up
should
for
order
that.
one for Death Dealer and Axel. I mean, Axel should definitely be sporting one. I mean, you know,
Oh yeah.
his should have like a fake tie, you know, go down the middle of it or something, you know.
Ah,
You gotta
He's
get
like,
through.
he's like the grand
Come on.
exalted ruler of pieces of shit.
that's right.
So you know, he's yeah.
It's got to dress the part.
I think
Yeah.
I think KY Bob would send whatever you fuck like whatever, but whatever. Lemon. Who else on that show? Fucking KY Bob,
Cerebral Paul, Nova.
Servo Paul, Bachito. I've known
Oh.
Bachito for a long time, but I don't know it.
Cozy, yeah, Cozy's her name. I couldn't remember.
Oh, she wears a bird on her shoulder. She'll wear anything.
Oh yeah, she would wear the bird. Yeah.
Yeah. Not talking shit, but she
Oh
wears
my
a bird
god,
on
yeah.
her head.
She's got a lot of birds, doesn't she?
Yeah, she don't give a shit. And whoever.
God
guessed it
damn.
Time and
He has them all named in the chat there. So there's like 8
It's a
of
big
them,
panel.
7 of them.
yeah, Cozy, Supernova. Oh yeah, Supernova, Mr. Rollatastic. Rolo. I'm gonna call Super Rolo. Rolo now. You make sure you call him Rolo next Friday, wife. Rolo.
Rolo.
It's a fucking asshole. Yeah.
Who's an
Supernova?
asshole?
Oh my. Fucking Supernova. He's a Yankee dick. He thinks he's funny, but he's not. Gets on my nerves. He's a nice guy at times, but God, he's a petty fuck from the north. I can't stand those motherfuckers, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's Yankees for you, though.
Yes. I can see what you're saying.
You mean like baseball Yankees?
No, but fuck the
Yes.
New York. Fuck the
Northerners.
Spankies.
Northerners.
Fuck the
Oh,
Spankies though.
Northerners.
Fuck the Spankies. The New York Spankies. I hate that baseball team. Yeah. Fuck them. I call
Trust me,
them
I
Spankies.
grew up in the South. We called them Yankees. People up from like Connecticut.
But yeah, that's
fucking
what
Boston
fucking
and-
yeah. That's like a
Yeah.
that's
we
a
call them
southern
Yankees.
that's a southern
They're
term for a
a
northern for
opinionated bunch.
around that area.
And they
yeah.
think they're funnier than they are a lot of times. I'm like, shut the fuck up, you idiot. Jesus fucking Christ. But no, that's just me.
Yeah, sounds like it's Rolo, like fucking like the candy, but I'm sure that has nothing to do with the.
No, he's all. I ain't talking shit. They try to talk shit, but he's just as how they are. He's all right sometimes. Jesus, but he thinks he's funnier than he is.
You know, you're never gonna
Cozy,
get along
yeah,
with everybody. and
Lemon, KY.
That's what's great about the world. We all don't have to love each other, but as long as we're respectful. That's all that matters.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I
I
don't
just
think I don't know
I
who
just-
that Nova is. So I don't know who that dude is. So
You like him. You
do what? What'd you say?
I tend not to say, but I said you wasn't like it.
Oh, yeah. That's all right. Yeah, Paul, Lemon. I know KY,
When you're really loud and
Mosquito, I
obnoxious,
think, yeah.
and like,
Cozy. I've done plenty of shows with Cozy.
yeah, Cozy's alright.
Yeah, I don't know who
Like,
Nova is,
just
but the rest of
certain
everybody
places.
else, I know who everybody else is.
Oh, yeah, just Nova and yeah, few others.
I don't think I've ever done a show with Nova. Shit, I don't know, but
You haven't. His Supernova,
Yeah.
Gaming or whatever. I think I'm
don't-
actually subscribed to his channel, but once I realized he was like PlayStation centric, I was like, oh my god. Yeah, no.
Oh,
know,
if he's
it's
like
okay
Super
when you're
Pony, I've never
PlayStation,
done
but
a show
if
with
you're,
like a
if you're
Super Pony.
in denial
before.
about life, and if you're kind of
Yeah.
shit, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, you can be whatever you want to be, but like if you're always PlayStation centric and PlayStation this and PlayStation that, I'm gonna be honest, I look at you like a fucking casual gamer, like you've never explored any other box other than your
Right. Right.
Like
yeah.
I've had them all. Every one
I
since
have them all now.
I've had them all. Just because you've been on, like you started on PlayStation. I never had an Xbox. If I ever hear that come out of your mouth, I have no, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Like, why?
Yeah, how'd you
You
go?
got a
How'd
Xbox,
you go
but,
through
like,
the
people like
360
that.
era and not have a 360? You know what I'm saying? Like, right? Like the 360
I don't get along with it.
was
I'm
the
like,
fucking
You
360
limit
was
it
the goat.
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
360 was the shit. Like
It,
everybody had a
it,
360.
it evolved gaming to what it is now.
Yeah. Like, how'd you not
Right.
have a 360? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I understand if their messaging pissed you off there at the beginning of the Xbox One, or if you got tired of them not having any games, but at some point you had that 360, and that's
I don't know
just
Super's-
fucking off.
I don't know Super's history like that, but I'm sure at one point in time in his lifespan he was only a PlayStation dude because he's a PlayStation dude now. You can tell. Like for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, the guys I've come across that have are Xbox centric have always had or at least one PlayStation or two PlayStations, and or they have multiple systems, and I'm gonna be honest with you, they've come across more grounded to me. The
Right.
PlayStation dudes, like only PlayStation dudes, come across as
Well, yeah,
with anything.
and
Like,
and
you're a
They're
fanatic of the
lunatics.
sports
but
team.
there are some of them that grew up on it, and they never tried anything else. And
Right.
I feel bad for them because they never had a chance to try like some of the greatest games. I mean, I feel bad for myself because I never owned a PlayStation, and it wasn't because I never wanted to. It was because I was already into PC gaming when the PlayStation came out, so I didn't even buy consoles then.
Right. I get. Well, the reason why I'm not a PC gamer is because I always played on console.
Right.
Like my parents got their PC their first PC when I was 18. I was still at home, and all I used the PC for was fun.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
and
I
I used it for.
I didn't play
I
games.
used it to create graphics, so I was like, that was my job.
I'm still
Like-
waiting for PC to kiss
Like
my
I
fat
didn't
stinking
want to play
ass,
games
then
on
I'll
that
play
thing.
it. Once it kicks my ass, then I'll fucking play on it, but it's not going to. So, it's just the way it goes.
No, like I don't hate on no. It's just like I'm sure if I talk to Super, he's probably a cool dude. But I'm so busy, I don't need to get to know Super. Like I know you me wise, but like I'm busy. I do other shit, and like I very rarely give a fuck about video game topics, bro. Like but at the end of the day, y'all stay on for like 3-4 hours. I ain't got time to. I ain't doing that. Fuck a show about video games for 3-4 hours. Nah. Nah.
Oh, I don't,
it
yeah,
ain't
I
that
don't, you
important.
know, like, yeah.
I'd rather fuck my Camaro in the tailpipe and get my dick stuck and take pictures.
Well,
Like, no, man.
I've committed myself to completing The Last of Us Part 1. I've been trying to play it and trying to beat it for a
It's a good
long
game.
time, and I finally picked it up again, and I'm in the groove with that game, and I am gonna finally beat it. But one thing I find with a lot of these PlayStation games is they're all very similar. Like they have a similar vibe to them, and the vibe is not always great. Like Ghost of Tsushima, as much as I love samurais and that kind of sword fighting, it's very fucking repetitive. You know?
Oh yeah, that's
It is.
yeah. That's,
And I know a lot of
Hey,
games
great
are repetitive.
game,
People
but
say
yeah, it is.
Halo's
yeah,
repetitive,
no
or
talking shit.
Gears
Yeah, it's a
repetitive.
great game. Yeah,
But
great game.
There's
Great game.
there's a
Great,
difference.
great,
There's a little bit of dynamic difference.
Why? I don't know if you know my stance on Nintendo, but can suck my fucking fat dick. Nintendo sucks ass. I don't know why you would ever waste money on a shit ass Nintendo product.
Oh,
But
dude,
you do,
my
brother.
condolences,
You must have
my
money you wipe your ass
condolences,
with.
bro. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
My
that-
condolences, you waste money on that.
I'm sorry that your
Shit-ass
brain
fucking
shut down for
console,
long
man.
enough that you pre-ordered that, and then it shut down
Yeah,
long enough to actually
Jesus
keep it.
fucking
You know, like,
Christ.
yeah, I'm sorry. But you know, I mean,
Nintendo hasn't had nothing I was interested in since the Super Nintendo era.
Super
But you do,
Nintendo, yeah.
My God, Nintendo is terrible. Nintendo is like the equivalent of what? Spanish football. What we call soccer. Fucking
You
terrible.
got it for free, essentially.
I got my
Well, even if
I got my
You would
Switch
have-
for,
you
for
would- you
free.
have-
Well, I
you
got my
have to
Switch on
elaborate
free.
on that.
give
Like,
that bitch away.
yeah, I was gonna say. So
I
you
feel bad you got it for
You
free.
said it essentially. He says essentially. So that means he actually still paid a little something for it. So yeah, it's still too much, man. I'm
And if he comes back and says he used points, yeah, but you got to pay for those points. Even though you know you're gaining points with every purchase, you still spent money on it.
What do you say it was more eyes and less video game? Yeah, dude. And on this
I mean,
show, 'cause I give
if
a
you got
fuck
it with
about
credit
gaming
card,
topics like most
If
time
you
now.
got it for credit card, like credit card points, so like the points that build up for your purchases and shit, that is free money because they're just giving you fucking money for using your credit card
Right.
and paying it off. So I mean, shit you do with that is free. Yeah, I use. What did I use? I like my Doom Collector's Edition. When I got that, I put $200 worth of fucking credit card points to my credit card, so it just paid for
Right.
it, you know. So yeah, so I felt like I got it for freebies.
Well,
you know,
we just
fucking-
recently switched our Visa to a Costco MasterCard because we spend a lot of money at Costco.
yeah, and you get probably
And
5%
the dividend
there.
you
Huge
get back from
kickback.
that is amazing.
Yeah,
5% instead of 1%. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I get like
And then-
2 to 3 grand a year.
Oh, yeah.
I have the business credit card. It gets fucking. I wish it had more, but it has 1.5%, dude. Like, in the fucking last month, we spent like $10,000. So it was like we got like almost $200 in rewards just in a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I love. Yeah. So yeah, that is free money because they're just giving that to you. So that is, you could claim that as being free money. I give you that.
Yeah, okay.
Sure. Yeah, I'll give you
I'm
that
gonna
for
look
sure.
at it
That is
differently
free
now. I
money.
guess
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, I mean, you could have used it for groceries or something more essential, so you could argue that, but no, it is free money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is free money. That's what I use those points for too. Is shit that I really shouldn't buy,
need. But
Yeah.
I want.
I want it real bad, so I just use it for that. I still have quite a bit. Like, I could buy something else cool, fucking, with those two. The business one racks up fast though, because you're always spending shit on it.
Oh, speaking of money, Wise, didn't you want to talk to me about a project? Jay needs some projects. I'm going on vacation soon. I need some projects. I just did a big job for Doomsayer, and he's sending me his PS VR2.
He's sending it to you?
Yeah, he sent it to me. And
For
what's
free-
great
for
about it is
freebie?
that
For
I-
freebie?
well, I mean, I did work for him.
Right, yeah.
So anyway, it was kind of a barter. And the reason why I decided to do that is because you know how I game share with Supersonic. He buys
Yeah,
all the
he's-
fucking
yeah, he probably
PSVR
has-
games. He's got
yeah, he
like
probably has
he's
all
got
of
like
them,
a
yeah.
dozen of them. So I got a lot of shit to play on it.
Yep.
So I don't
Yep.
have to spend any money on games.
That's alright.
Which is good
Yeah,
for me.
fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, yeah, you can't beat that shit. That Ghostbusters game on there would be cool. I'm sure he's got that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to playing Resident Evil 7.
Or that too. Or Gran Turismo. Gran
Gran
Turismo.
Turismo.
7.
Oh, I heard Gran Turismo.
I heard Gran Turismo.
Oh, I'm sure that's probably the
Yeah, I heard
fucking
that's
best
amazing.
game on it. Yeah, that's probably the best game on it.
Yeah, but I hope I don't get motion sick, because I'll get motion sick playing the roller coaster games.
Oh, really?
Oh fuck. Yeah,
I've
those are.
never-
I can't touch those.
I've never played a VR game, so.
Oh, dude, I just bought an augmented reality game for my Quest 3, and it's like an airplane game where you control this airplane that flies around your room, and you can fly it through. It's only $10, right? But it's augmented reality. It looks like there's like a real little airplane in your room, and it hits the walls and it bounces off the walls, and you have to like guide it through obstacles and stuff. It is so fucking cool. I love shit like that.
Huh.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Resident Evil 7 and 8. I think are both on it, and he's got a bunch of roller coaster games, of course, which I don't know if I can play, but I'll try them. And he's got Moss, which is like you play the little mouse. There's a lot of really good games for the PSVR, and the fact like the PSVR 2 has eye tracking, which the Quest doesn't have. So I'm really looking forward to trying that feature.
What is the advantage of the eye tracking? I don't
know. I have no idea how that even what, but somehow it will track where you're looking, so you don't have to turn your head.
Oh yeah, because the Quest, you really gotta.
You're
That's
gonna
the one
move your
thing.
head around a lot to look.
A lot, yeah. Oh, so if it's that's cool. I see where they're going with that. That's pretty neat, actually.
Like just last night, I was watching a movie in big screen with my friend that lives like 3 hours away, and we watched a Nicolas Cage movie. I can't remember what it was called, but Nicolas Cage played a fictional version of himself in it. I don't know if you've ever seen it before. It's got Pedro Pascal, and he like I said, he plays himself, but a kind of like an exaggerated version of himself.
It sounds familiar.
So what was that?
I need a little more. I said it sounds familiar, but I need
and
a
I've never
bit
seen
more.
it before. It came out in 2020 or 2022, something like that. Anyway, it was really good. So if you get a chance to watch it, just do a search for Pedro Pascal and Nicolas Cage.
Man,
because he literally makes fun of the fact that people think he's an overactor, and it's like the whole premise of the movie is that he's playing the overacting version of himself.
You talking about?
It's a cool game. It's a cool movie. It is.
Man, are you talking about Unbearable? It's called the Unbearable Weight. What is?
Yeah. I think that's it.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
That's it.
2022. Yeah.
I watched that yesterday.
I knew I'd seen it. Yeah.
It was good. So after we watched that, I had said to my friend, I said, "Have you ever seen Face Off?" She said, "No." And they mentioned Face Off 5 times in that movie, and I said, "That's my favorite Nicolas Cage movie because it's all action and it's crazy. The premise of it's crazy.
Yeah, that's a good
It's so
movie.
fucking cool.
Good movie.
You never expect it to be awesome, but it is. So yeah.
My second.
And just even the
favorite
concept of it too,
Oh,
how
exactly.
the bad guy and the good guy switch roles and
They switch faces.
My second favorite Nicolas Cage movie. People like Con Air. I love Con Air.
I love Con Air too. Yeah.
But my honestly second favorite Nicolas Cage is because I'm a superhero guy. It's the first. God, what is it? Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna forget. Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah,
Ghost
Wise
Rider.
that makes that. So what Wise is saying there, he says it's for Overheated rendering, which I didn't know that was a term for, but what that means is that what you're not focusing on is not high res, but what you're focused on is high res, so that saves on processing.
Dude, the PSVR 2 had fucking such awesome tech. Even like those little like the hand grips or the hand controllers like had haptics and shit in them.
Yeah.
That the other shit didn't have. They just priced herself out
That's
of
the
it.
problem. In Canada,
and
it's $700.
for the technology,
and then
it
they
actually
didn't
wasn't
support it.
bad. They had no software.
Yeah,
Like, I got
and they
it
didn't
right
support
away.
it, and it was
Dude,
way too expensive. You can't
I'm
put
a
shit out
fan
more than
of-
the console.
Dude, I actually owned the first PSVR. It was fucking amazing.
Hold on a second,
The
my dogs
fact
are going
that you had
crazy.
to use
Yeah.
We hear.
Got a dogfighting ring from Michael Vick.
Yeah.
The
Sweet.
fact that you had to use the
Give me 5 on. Give me 5 on
PS3
pepper.
the fact that you had to use the PS3 fucking
I have no idea what was
motion
going on with my dogs
controller.
there.
The fact that you had to use that old tech, as hand. PlayStation did it to ruse like.
You know where they screwed up? If they made it back compatible.
They didn't even make it backwards
Yes,
compatible.
that was the
exactly.
problem.
Yeah.
Bunch of idiots,
I
dude.
would have
Like,
bought
yeah.
it right away because I waited. I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna come out with games for this fucking thing, and I'm not gonna cough up this dough if I ain't gonna.
No,
if they're
the
not gonna
first
come
one
out with
was
games
great. The headset was great. The fact that you had to use a goddamn PS3 fucking motion controllers for hand tracking was terrible. Because you couldn't find them at the time, and if you did, they were overpriced, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
Unless you bought the bundle, I never did. So I had to pay overpriced for the bullshit. And then they wouldn't work half the time. But I love the first PSVR. And I was going to buy PSVR 2. But I wasn't paying more than a regular PlayStation 5 console cost.
Yeah.
That is fucking stupid. And the people
Well,
that
especially
did
on a gamble like.
have
Yeah.
right, and still they proved my point why I never did. They put no software into it, just like you said, Snipe. There's no goddamn software. So spend $600 after tax for that, and what did you get to play?
It was
Nothing.
more. It was
The
more than
fucking
the
Call of the
console.
Mountain thing.
Yeah.
And like
Hoe of the
whatever.
mountain. Yeah, you got hoe of the mountain. That's all you got.
And the people that bought it day one, obviously have no other hobbies other than video games, or no other bills other than video games, or way too much money to burn. And God bless you, but you're an idiot. If you
No,
bought
it
that.
Yeah,
boils
I
down
mean,
to
it
an idiot because I've got more than enough money to burn, and I'm smart enough to know that I wasn't buying that day one
Right.
because
It
You
didn't sell.
said the key. You
Okay,
said the
Wise,
key
I'll take
word.
Out for it.
You said the key
Nobody
word.
brought shit out for it.
Smart
so
enough.
that was it was obvious.
You-
It was trash.
they had to prove to me to give me a reason to buy the fucking thing, and they never did. I
you
wanted
said
it. I wanted it.
dude, you said the key word to buy it. I didn't buy it either, and I'm sitting there looking. I'm looking at the first PS4 right now. I own the fucker.
The best game
And it was
for
amazing. They
wasn't
never gave
even
me a
a
reason
fucking.
to buy it. They never gave me a reason to buy
The
it.
best game for it wasn't
They
even a
gave me
VR
no
game.
reason to buy it.
It was
PSVR 2.
Gran
And
Turismo
the
7,
first one.
and that was the best game for it. It wasn't even like a VR game. They just added a VR mode.
No,
to it.
Yeah.
no.
But
no,
I
it
ain't
wasn't.
coughing
No, it wasn't.
$700 to
No, it
play
wasn't.
one fucking game. Like,
Right.
Are you talking about the second one or the first? The best
second
game to
one.
play on the first PSVR? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
First
yeah,
game to play, the best game to play on the first one was Resident Evil 7.
Yeah,
Third party
the
game.
first one actually had more stuff. Nobody ever brought
Yeah.
nothing out for the second one because it was too high priced off the bat.
Too
it was
high priced.
more. Yeah, it was
Yep.
$600
Yep.
after
They knew
tax.
no-
yeah.
They knew
And then-
nobody but these. They knew
And
nobody but
then
these idiots on these podcasts
PlayStation
were
didn't
gonna
support
adopt
it. Didn't support it at all. So third party's like, well, I ain't supporting it. Fuck, I ain't gonna put nothing.
I ain't gonna waste my money because nobody's gonna buy the
Don't waste
games
my
because
fucking money.
there's
And
only a
and then they
million of
went
them out
and put
there.
it on PC, charged people $60 for an adapter, and then stripped the cool options like the eye tracking
Here's a
and
question
the
for you.
fucking haptics off of it.
If they
Like, why would you
announced
do that? That's what
backwards
Sony does,
compatibility with
That's what they
PSVR
I'd buy
1,
that fucking right now. I'd buy it right now.
Just like they do
Dude,
with
if
their
they had
PC ports, they make their PC ports suck
well,
fucking
guys,
ass.
if they
Dude.
released backwards compatibility to PSVR 1, would you buy it?
Yes,
No,
I would.
Yeah, I still-
Yeah.
Yes, most definitely.
Because I never
I
had
would. I would sell this
PSVR 1
fucking.
yeah,
yet.
I don't have it yet.
I would sell my PSVR 1 that I'm looking at and take some money off of it because they still charge too much. But I would
Yeah.
sell this fucker.
But I
whatever
heard they're
got
selling it for like
'cause I'm never gonna use it
$300
again.
now, aren't they?
I've
It don't
seen
matter. It's still
for
too much.
$349.
It's
That's
still
too
too
much.
much.
Yeah. If
Too
I'm
much for what games they
walking
got.
through Five Below
Yeah.
one of these days and they have one sitting at Five Below for $5, count me in.
At this point, Jay, I'm being honest, and Snipes and whoever else keeps up with fucking PlayStation, we can tell you, they're not supporting it. They're not
that
really
thing's
bringing
dead. That
games
thing's
to it.
fucking
And if
trash.
it's going to be dead within say
It already
another
is.
year, they're probably
It already is dead.
Within 6 months ago, yeah, it was dead. Yeah.
And I still get a kick
I'm,
out of the
I'm
people.
saying, I mean they'll actually put out like a statement, not like bullshit. I ain't
But I
saying
still get a
bullshit,
kick out of the
like it's
people
funny.
that use.
I mean, they'll put out a statement going that we're going to end support for it within a year.
Yeah.
And then everybody
I
on
get a kick out of
Twitter
the
be like,
people
well,
that
no
still
shit.
use the argument that, Phil Spencer lied to us. We're not. He said we'd get VR. Well, he knew
Yeah, he
VR
knew
was
we
not
didn't
going to
need
be
that shit.
something.
Yeah.
I was one of those, Jay. I was pissed that X wasn't getting VR at the time, but you know what? He was absolutely 100%.
Oh, he's fucking
correct.
right. They already don't buy the fucking console.
He
Why
was
the fuck are they gonna buy that?
absolutely-
Yeah. Once again, if they were
Look what
gonna do
happened to the
VR,
Kinect.
use that fucking Oculus Quest and let it connect to the Xbox.
Fucking
Let
right.
Yeah.
a third party
Well,
do the fucking
already does.
handling of it.
It already does.
It already does.
Oh, well, see?
What do you mean
Then
it
it-
already does?
Supersonic.
You can play your Xbox on your MetaQuest.
Oh yeah, they
Dog-
have
Doggy,
cloud
there's-
gaming on it. Yes.
Yeah.
Doggy, there's one thing you don't know about Supersonic Station because you never got to know him back in the day. He is huge in VR, and he was always
yeah, he
huge
loves his
about
VR.
like letting these third party headsets. Like, dude, he always talked about that. He's like, if Xbox don't want to make their own, just let the third party headset like PC has, you connect to the Xbox. And he was absolutely 100% correct. But they never did it. They never did.
I think
Oh,
they knew they
yeah.
were too far behind the ball. Like MetaQuest is.
They were.
They're top dog, and
Yeah.
I think
And
Microsoft realized that
Microsoft wasn't
they
doing no other peripheral after that fucking Connect shit. They're like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Look at where
like,
Look at
yeah,
where
we're
PlayStation
alright.
is now with the VR. Look at where PlayStation is now with their
PlayStation will
VR
never do another
and their
VR.
game,
No.
and,
They'll never
No.
do
and,
another
No.
no, that's my point. But let me finish. Look where PlayStation is now with their VR, and tell me Phil Spencer wasn't correct at the time that he did.
Oh, he was
support the VR
he
when
was right the second he said that
He was
shit.
absolutely 100%. And I love VR. I love Resident
Me
Evil
too.
7 was my game of that year. 2017 when it came out. 2017. Resident Evil 7 was my game of the year that year because I played it in VR and it was fucking amazing. If I'd played it on normal TV, it probably wouldn't have been. Great game, but probably wasn't my game of the year. But since I was in that world, experienced the dad chasing me around in that old ass house, or Mia coming at me. Oh, I still remember this shit because of you. Mia coming at me with the fucking chainsaw.
Oh yeah,
like,
cutting your fingers off.
making you want to fucking stabbing me in the hand and like
Yes.
so good. VR because of VR.
Yeah.
I remember fucking like
You
last
missed out.
year in
You
fall.
missed out.
Last year in fall.
Star
fucking-
Trek Bridge Crew.
Oh yeah.
Playing Star Trek Bridge Crew with Stinking Corpse and
Super-
Crap. I actually played with Crap Gamer a couple times, and whoever else had it, it was amazing. Star Trek, amazing.
Yeah,
Riggs VR. They canceled the fucking servers like 4 or 5 years ago. Playing Riggs VR, still on the game. Riggs VR,
All right.
dude, is amazing. VR is so good.
It is.
I'm sorry.
I
if
was-
you never
I was
experienced
literally
it, you
playing
can't
golf.
experience it Because
I was playing golf with my daughter yesterday.
I was at football last year. There was some PlayStation fanboy down there. Fucking on a Sunday, he was already drunk, and he's like, "PlayStation VR 2 is gonna be the next. It's the future of gaming. All games are gonna be on that." And he was trying to tell me how Madden's gonna be on there and this and that. Fucking just I was like, "You're fucking stupid." I mean, like, I get that it's a different thing, but it'll never be the mainstream fucking. Not my goddamn lifetime. No, not my fucking
Is it-
lifetime, dude.
Until you get these casual fucks that buy a PlayStation because that's all they know, because PlayStation's the bigger brand, let's be honest.
Oh yeah, that's what
Until
it
you
is.
get
Yeah.
these casual fucks that buy a PlayStation every year or comes out to be Madden, FIFA, or fucking NBA to want to buy a fucking VR console. VR will never be mainstream because the casual motherfuckers are the ones who make up the most of the fucking gaming base, and they buy 3 games a year, 4 max. Call of Duty, NBA, Madden, and fucking FIFA. Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
No, they make up the
No,
market.
I'm not.
That's where the money is.
And if it wasn't
Until you
for-
get those fuckers to buy a VR headset, VR will never be mainstream. It will never, ever be mainstream.
VR dead. Yeah, never.
And that's a sad thing, because VR, I have never been on the bridge of a Starship Enterprise until I played Star Trek Bridge Crew, and I saw Sting Corpse looking like Uhura in like some fucking skirt and shit.
A hooer?
It was fucking
Oh,
Uhura. Yeah,
Hooer.
dude, it was amazing. It was amazing. Fucking amazing. Fighting Klingons.
Oh,
dude,
no, I'm
amazing.
sure it's
Great
just-
time.
It was
Dude,
just
it's
funny
so
listening
good.
to that guy's trying to say about how fucking VR is going to be mainstream here in a few years, and that's going to be, that PSVR 2 is
people
going to
that
be
get
the only. I'm like, fucking, are you right? Tell me about like
That's
a
the
dead
same
ass
people
crap
that got-
roll that's like nobody has. Like, it didn't even probably sell, probably 2-3 million at most. It didn't sell very good, like. And
Or the first one or the second one?
the second one.
I don't know how
Oh
many
god,
sold.
it's all worse than the first one. It's all worse
Yeah.
than the first one, I guarantee you that, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, but yeah, no, Phil was totally right. And if Xbox One DVR, yeah, they should just have.
Well,
VR
same
to
as they
work
just
their fucking-
partnered with
it's a-
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And there's nothing wrong, with them having third-party device like using the Oculus or whatever. And
It's not for me. It's not for me,
no, but
it's
I'm
cool.
just
You
saying
wanna buy it?
Oculus. There's nothing wrong with them using the Oculus VR on that either. If that's not their own VR, fucking who cares?
Right.
Let them
Yeah.
let some other fucking place do their fucking
But
heavy
I would
lifting,
love, I would
like-
love for you guys to be able to play Half-Life Alyx on a console, because I know you don't play PC.
I wish I
That
could play
game is
VR, dude.
phenomenal.
I'll never, I'll never
yeah.
be able to play
I-
VR. so.
Jay, I'm too old. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I give two fucks about having a PC because I don't need a PC.
But that's my point. If you could
don't
play
need a
PC quality games on your console, like in VR, I think it'd be
I would.
awesome.
See, if they
And,
make it, if
and
the
me
next
and Doggy,
Xbox,
and me and Doggy had that discussion. Me
Yeah.
and Doggy were having this discussion, and he was totally against it. And I was like, dude, let them have it. Let me have Steam on my Xbox. I'm all about it. I converted Doggy that night. I think. I'm like, dude, that's fine.
I just thought of that.
Let's go.
What happens if they allow Steam VR on
right?
the new
Yeah, they'll have
Xbox?
VR. The VR would work with it.
There you
It's
go.
not-
You
Yes.
can buy a headset for it, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
There you
would
go.
work seamlessly like a
And
PC.
shout out to Doggy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Doggy because he it up to Axel on
Xbox don't care where you
Well,
play
like,
their shit
it's-
as long as you're buying their software.
That's right.
That's all they give a fuck about.
That was my point. I was like, I hope, because Doggy was kind of against stuff. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, at this point, because they're going towards PC. I'm like, but because I get it. Console gamer, if you're gonna cater to this PC crowd, you better make sure I can have Steam on my since I'll play on Xbox.
I was
and I will be
against
all about
it.
it. I will.
I was against it because I was saying my whole point with it all was if you got Steam and all these other storefronts on your fucking console, and Steam's pretty much the biggest thing going, right?
Right.
And you have Steam
You
on
can
your Xbox
rotate the
console,
Xbox
why
store.
would you bother making an Xbox version of the fucking game, right? So all of a sudden your Xbox profile becomes kind of worthless because they'll just quit making Xbox versions of fucking games. You're gonna start on Steam,
No,
right?
because
But maybe
have,
Xbox.
like-
Yeah, that was a fucking hefty beer right there. Maybe Xbox would be like, no, you still gotta. Make
there'll
an
be a
Xbox
stipulation
version.
there. There'll be a stipulation there. Yep, there'll be a stipulation. I told you that. There'll be a stipulation.
Hopefully that's how that works. Because I don't want to, but I do like what Jago was explaining. The point is because there's tons of games and good old games as well. Good old games. This shit has all kinds of cool ass shit on it, right?
Oh, if it opens it up
Steam and good
to
old games have great sales and they have great games on there. Go ahead, whoever's gonna talk.
If
Say something.
Xbox is going to PC gamers play where they want and play where they want and play everywhere, and they're catering to PC gamers, my point I told Doggy this yesterday, you better goddamn cater to me too because I'm a console fucking star. God damn it! I don't give a. I don't care if you get mad at me for using the guy's name in vain. I don't care. You strike me dead. I don't care. Whatever. But fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. I've been here since day one before. You ever thought about PC? I know games are made on the PC. I don't hear that shit either. fuck it. But I've been here since day one. You better make, if you want to cater to PC, you better cater to me too. Make
There's
Steam
always going to
available
be a
to
market
Xbox.
for a console. There's always
I
going to be a
believe there
market
is.
for a console.
Right.
There is a
But-
large population of people that do not care about PC
I'm
gaming.
telling you right now, and you know I'm one of them. Give me an option to have a fucking Steam page on my Xbox, I'll be a Steam customer. I'm telling you right now. I already told Doggy the first game I'll buy on my Xbox, it was on display to be a PC game, is that game on Unreal Engine 5 that looks realistic. It's a police simulator thing, shooter, Unrecord. Look it up if you don't remember.
Yeah, I know.
Unrecord looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
That's
I
actually
will
on
buy
sale
that
right
on my
now.
Xbox.
Oh, is it?
No,
Unrecord's
it
on
ain't even
sale
came
right
out yet. It ain't even came out yet. No.
But that's what's cool
Not
about
now.
Steam. That's what's cool about Steam is you get shit on sale.
I'm sure I saw it on
Yeah.
the sale today.
Yeah. That's the one thing.
Unrecord?
not Unrecord.
Like, a game on
Unrecord.
Xbox or
As far as I know,
PlayStation.
I follow them on Twitter. It didn't come out.
Yeah.
Then
but
what's the game
Steam,
with the mech in it then? That's not Armored Core.
Steam will do that fucking
It's
shit
not
though, man.
No, not a mech. Not a mech. It's
Oh.
it's a police simulator type thing.
Oh, okay.
It looks it's made on Unreal
Yeah,
Engine
he's talking
5.
about-
It
he's
looks
talking about
super
something.
realistic. Look it up.
Okay.
Unrecord. It's called record, but with
Unrecord.
in
Okay,
front of it.
sorry,
Unrecord.
I got the name. I thought you were saying something else.
On Steam, I would just buy those
No,
fucking
look
like
up the
those,
trailer to Unrecord.
those humble bundles and that kind of shit, like where they have fucking a ton of games for fucking cheap, you know, and they have like, or they would have cool shit I'd buy. And they have a ton-
Remember too what I said too, Doggy, about the.
and you don't have to
Xbox?
pay.
I was
You
like,
don't have to
if,
pay
like,
to play online.
Exactly.
So once fucking they raise
yeah,
fucking Game Pass to $30 and we don't feel like paying for that, we'll just buy our fucking games on that and play it fucking through that on that online. Fucking
Was that
play
too?
like
But
that,
like,
dude.
and I told Doggy this too that night we were initially talking about it. I was like, if they want to make the next Xbox, because they haven't announced it, if they want to make the next Xbox modular, where because they don't want to make anymore, that's fine. But make it where parts that I can upgrade every couple of years. Let's get PC.
Right.
But make it a console upgradable, like an upgradable console. I'll be
What?
good with that, but I don't want the form factor or bullshit that comes to a PC. If you give me the option where it's plug and play, I can upgrade this and upgrade, in long console, I'm good.
Yeah, and it
I don't-
describes
fuck that with the PC, bro.
it describes what the parts will give you, and maybe if you need this part, you have to have this part
Hey!
too, to make sure everything works.
Yes!
You know, like
Yes.
yeah. It takes the guesswork out of it.
Yeah.
But you know, let me
Yes.
take the cover off my Xbox and upgrade. I could upgrade the memory in there, and I could do that. You know, all that shit. That'd be cool as fuck.
Memory's
Yeah.
one thing we've
Yeah,
been able to do every year,
100%.
but like,
Or even
if you
graphics
want a
and
new,
shit.
like,
Yeah,
graphics,
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
graphics card, or it's called an APU in a console.
Hey, Fastback.
Like, give me the option to upgrade.
I gotta bounce
APU
out, gentlemen. I got a hockey
graphics-
game I gotta watch.
Yes.
Good
Yeah,
No,
luck,
you
jump out.
don't. No,
Yeah, dude.
You stay.
Dude, I hope you guys win, man.
It's time
Yeah.
to go anyway, gentlemen. Thank you so
Catch
much.
you guys. See you next
Later.
Tuesday, a bunch of cunts.
No,
See
you
you
stay
later.
there.
Later, you snatch bag hoe.
Peace, fellas.
Later, man.
Later, brother.
Later, brother.
Anyway, it's time to go bye. Say goodbye. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by.
It is,
Fastback
it
just
is.
jumped in.
Yeah,
I
what's
want to
up?
say thank you to
Fastback,
Wise,
bro.
Fastback.
You jumped in at the last
I
minute.
know. True Racer was here. Yobi jumped in. Splendiferous was here for a little bit of
He
time.
did.
Appreciate all you guys.
Piece of shit Axel was here.
Piece of shit, Axel. That's
Much
right.
love. Piece of shit, Axel. Yeah.
Anyway, gentlemen, it was a
We're
great
intense,
show.
but
Thank
we're
you so
good kind of
much.
intense.
Yes, and we will see you next Tuesday, you cunts.
Yeah,
Yeah, see you next Tuesday.
You sons of a bitches.
Shut up.
Okay, see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Retro-Renegades.